welcome back to Black Tips Gamers. My name is Black Tip, and here we are on a beautiful Monday morning, people. And yes, it is also the first stream for the Christmas season, so Merry Christmas to all of you awesome people. So let's get this set up and ready to rock and roll for a excellent day of gaming. And good morning to you. It's good to see you, brother. How you doing? Welcome back here. Another PugSnailer for the list, people. So let's get that keyboard out of the way, get all my other controllers into the way, and off we go. Almost have enough for my 29. Of course you can join, man. Send me a message, send me a smoke signal, send me something, and I'll send you an invite. So let's get rolling, people. So what are we doing this morning? Sorry, I got confused there. Don't mind me. I was just like, huh? We are doing a Flight of the Vulture, people. Yes, this is the plane we would like to see in our setup, and we're doing well. We've got 2 out of the 3 marks. 3 marks started last night, so let's track that one, and now we are ready to rock and roll. Roik Broik, hello and welcome to the Game Rush. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. It's good to have you here amongst all us PugSnailers. What's gigging? So that's what we got. Yesterday I completed obviously number 2, and I got the eagle, that one there. So let's see if we can find that thing. Yeah, there we are. Beautiful. Customizations. We have a spot actually for it. Now the real question is, that should be what? Ah, it's a neutral countries. There we are. There we are. Now I can let's slap it up here in the put it on the wing. At least right there. Well, also not what I wanted. Why do you have to be like that? Okay. Whatever works out. Ah, there we go. That's all I wanted to do, was make it massive. So that is the one that we got. Now you can get a good eyeball on that one. And Peter Griffin, we are honored to have you here, sir. Welcome to the Game Lounge. It's good to have you. How are you doing today? Make sure the family stays in line, right? I sent something. Okay, I will have a look at something, my friend. But yes, that is the one of the 2 decals that you can unlock. Obviously, the second one we will get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday is the 50 IAR 93 Vulture. So you get that one, not this one. I still don't know how I feel about not having a nice camo for this thing. Xbox. Yeah, if you send messages, send it in game, please. Then it is easier for me to get to rather than doing this all the time. But I will go in here and send game invite. That's what I hopefully get you in. But yes, I have been grinding with this bad boy here, the AD4. Not the fastest plane in the pack, but an amazing plane nonetheless to fly with. And one of the ones with the nicest bombs on it. I know, what a thing to say. Nice bombs. If you think of most other ones, they just sort of have generic stuff. These ones seem to have had these custom bad boys designed and added, and I love it. And they actually tumble too, which is really cool, because most bombs just... This one. Yes, absolutely beautiful. Good morning, Tonk. Welcome back to the Game Lounge. It's good to see you here, man. How are you doing this morning? And Arjuna, welcome to the Game Lounge. How are you doing? It's awesome to have you here with us as well. What's kicking in your world, my friend? Put the most random camo on. On what? Also, can I follow you to the target as a backup in case you don't get it destroyed? I always destroy it, man. I just need like 5 minutes to actually let it do its thing. But everybody ready up? We are gonna go. Dude, where are you from? Me? Well, I'm a little bit of a mixture, my friend. I'm currently living in Australia, but I was not born here. Put it that way. And I've lived in other places too, so a little bit of everything is goodness. Helgi, show me your little pillow. Yes. Look, we got a new little pillow. It's a candy cane. Hey? Because we need a little Christmassy for you. But not too much, because obviously it is hot as hell, and yeah. Can't put too many things up here. I live in Australia too. Nice. Nice, Tonky. Good to have you here, man. Another local PugSnailer to kick it out with, which is freaking awesome. And, of course, what's your opinion about Indians? I absolutely love your food, man. I love the people too. I grew up in Johannesburg when I was born, and we lived basically next to, attached to a very, very large Indian community, and lovely people, man. I know there's some racist shit going on, but me, I like it. I like Indian food too. Whenever I can, I would be making something out of one of my Indian cookbooks, so I don't know, man. Plus, come on, you guys have got a sweet-ass ancient culture. I like history. You guys have got culture as old as the Chinese and the Egyptians, man. Most people don't appreciate that fact. They kind of go, yeah, this or that. But they are wrong, sir. They are horribly wrong. Okay. Please let this not be a fight for nutrition. This often ends up in, who's the fastest runner? Kiwis attack. Well, I am actually a Kiwi by citizenship, dear Error, so, yeah. A South African Kiwi Aussie. Yeah, let that one roll off the tongue for you. And Stinking Turtles, good morning, PugSnailer. How you doing, buddy? Welcome back to the Pain Lounge. I can't even hear this freaking plane. Oh, there we go. It is kind of quiet. This is a very, very quiet plane. I always look at it and I get flashbacks to the Wyvern, but the Wyvern's audio has also been cranked a few notches down. So you don't have that, yeah, Satan's lawnmower blowing out your eardrums. I really do wish that I got that Strike Master. I really wish. I almost had enough money. I was yay close to having enough money to buy that damn thing, but I didn't, so I don't have it. If you do have it, damn, that is a nice plane. Tonk Anzacs. Indeed, my friend. Ooh, you. Yeah, the one, like I love this plane, right? I absolutely love this plane, but there's one thing I don't love about this plane, and it's speed. For a BR6 plane. Yeah, these guys can generally not shoot. I had one that tried to nail me the other day, missed it so bad and flew into the ground. But yeah, its speed. Its speed is horrible. It's about 100 to 250k slower at anything else at this BR. It's slower than the things 2 BRs below it. It is a sad state of affairs. It's a great plane, but yeah, I'm flying this thing full throttle. This is 110%. This thing is, the engine is about to catch fire and fall out of my plane, and I am not letting go because I do not want to get killed. I do not want to get killed. Stinger, I was playing plane battles and turned, and a P-finish slammed into my wing. I'm still flying. Yeah, I had a mid-air collision yesterday when I was grinding. Like, we were flying head-to-head, made a kissed each other on the way through. My plane went straight, jerked down, and then went straight again. Don't know how the hell that even happened, but I managed to survive until somebody else shot my wing off. I really can't explain that one. Play Forza Horizon. Well, my friend R, I'll call you Yar. You are in luck, sir. There is actually a playthrough on my channel of Forza Horizon 1 I did. It was a stream playthrough that I did, which was freaking cool. So, if you want to go watch that content, then definitely check it out there, sir. There will be more Forza. We tried to do Forza Horizon 2, but I've got very mixed feelings about it. Not because it's a bad game. No, I absolutely love the game. My mixed feelings are more geared towards the ugly fact that the store has been destroyed. So even if I download the DLCs, I can't get the cars that's in the DLC because the DLC cars was also on the store that they destroyed. So, you see where my problem is? I've got like a partial bit played into the last save that still exists, and that has some of the cars. But, oh, you're coming towards me. I thought you were flying away. Oh, and Mother Nature takes one out. Thank you, Snail. That wasn't my shooting. That was my man there who made love to that tree. He's probably out of... No, he's not out of ammo yet, but... Most of them, yeah, they're just annoying. I also am trying to die. Yeah. Yesterday, I set almost a new record. 2 hours and 10 minutes for 35,000 points. Yeah, the problem is if you're going to go for me, sir, is that I have the slow speed advantage here. See, my slowness has its bonuses. Yeah, all these guys in the jets love diving the 84s, but they always screw it up, and then I just roll through. Sting, I love it when the wings on my plane is gone. I try to turn it, falls out of the sky. Yeah. It's a fun one. Which is your favorite month? I usually like June and July because it's cold, but I do like December because of obvious Christmassy reasons. So, yeah, a little bit of everything there, friend. Oh, you say good night. Oh, good night, yar. And I hope you have a great day, man. I look forward to seeing you back on the channel when we stream again. And do go check out, like I said, there is a Forza Horizon 1 playthrough. So go and check it out until I get some more. But, sir, I will put Forza Horizon 2 on the list for you, as well as the rest of the Forza Horizon games, so that there will be some stuff. The only question is, do you want to see it as a playthrough, or do you want to see it as a stream? I have two lists. I'm a man of lists. I down to Messerschmitt. Nice, nice. Yeah, this match is taking way too long, but it's alright. Couple of extra pull boxes, 1,500 points. Yeah, but this time I would have just flown into the ground. I usually wait till somebody taps me and I go down. Our time here is 3 AM soon. Well, brother, I will put that game on the list for you. Ah, the 288. Now, if somebody wants to give me a Christmas present, Uncle Def would not be adverse, and rather than leaving me milk and cookies, to leave me a 288 under the tree. I'd be happy with that. I'd come and take that. Hey, Helgi, what do you want under the tree? Do you want a new sister under the tree? Do you want a big fat steak under the tree? Do you want some ears for under the tree? No, Helgi, stay. Do you want to be a good dog? Yeah, I think you want to. I think we need to buy you the good dog module this Christmas. Come on, sit down. Stop kicking me and just sit down. Down, Helgi, down. Come on. I'm doing the sit command with you. Come on. That's why I'm touching you here. Sit. Sit. There we go. Dog has forgotten her training. I think she hasn't. I think she's just probably willful. It's like, I don't want to sit for you. You can sit for yourself. I'm like, I am sitting, Helgi. Okay, so sit. Sit. Come on. All the way down. Down, Helgi. The time is now for down. If I don't, she's going to escape. I can sense the bad doggedness in you. Okay, so we've got a 262 and something else. That's not a bomber. Or if it is a bomber, it's not a very successful one. She's so cute, she doesn't need a good kill pack, she already has it. Oh, Aaron, don't you fall for that, my friend. She is all bad dog under that very cute exterior. Because she is cute and little, she gets away with everything. Like, big dogs would not survive. You know, they would have been told, bad dog, get off, be good. Helgi just, yeah. Well, there goes another broken thing. She is gung-ho somewhere. But yes. Cute, tiny, and manipulative. And gets away with blue murder. And forget about being in the kitchen or anywhere near food without being harassed. It is not even optional. Whoop. Nope. There we go. There we go. Gentle, gentle. There we go. And I have a question, right? Did anybody buy the P61 whatever rather? That's just rude, game. I'm still perfectly alive in there. Well, you can use your 262. It'll stop me from having to fly against them, so please, go ahead. But what I was trying to say before we had our tiny little accident is, if you come down here and you go to the premium packs, I want to know if anybody bought this. Because if I get donated 20 bucks, I will buy this and use it. So, yes, I'm panhandling for 20 bucks. I think it's 7.3. Okay, no, that's a little high, man. Keep it within the 6 range. If you use the standard 262, then yes. But this, the P61A11 pack, has anybody actually bought this thing? It's a pretty good deal. You get a plane, rank 3 USA, and you get a premium account for 15 days. It's 21 Australian dollars. I don't know what that would be for anybody else. I know in pound will probably be about £10. That's pretty good. So, is it good? Is it not good? I am interested and panhandling for 20 bucks. So, I don't have a tin to shake. Yeah, I'm so poor. I don't even have a hobo tin. I can shake my bottle. Money? Anybody got some money? I need a plane. No, I'm not. I don't want food. I just want money for a plane. Please. No, I won't spend it on drink. Just a plane, please. Nobody's biting into my panhandling. My highest is 5.7 fighters. Nice, man. So, yes, that is a disaster. I was trying not to screw that one up, okay? I wasn't planning on flipping myself over. It was just one of those things. And now I'm just uncomfortable because I had to make the dog comfortable this morning. She wouldn't sit, but as you can see, she jayed out early. It's like, screw this, I'm out. Truly a sad state of affairs, too. Yeah. Off we go. Oh, this one. This one is not a favorite flight one for me. It's all bad options. Speed here, children. Speed. Speed is your friend. When you are in a plane, speed is your friend. You have to assume that at least one of these two guys also carry bombs. I had an IAR 283, those early jet bombers, and yes, BR7 stuff quite often rolls into BR6 here. Don't know why, just saying. I was on the base. I was 2 seconds from dropping. He flew almost into me to drop the bombs, almost on top of me to bomb the thing. It was a fun experience. So, when I see these things, I get a little nervous. Okay, I play with the frickin' Wyvern. I have suffered through many an event where some other Wyvern has had personal issues with me and has shot me, bombed me, kamikazed me. You call it. You call it. And it has But it's even happened on stream a few times, which is really lovely. My highest plane premium is 11.3 for a tank. It's armor. Nice. Might try it down to you with a biplane. No, Error, I'm actually happy where we are. If you get down to it, right, you're definitely going to end up in the land of the Wyvern. And unfortunately, the Wyvern has got a good 200 plus k's an hour on me, so it's actually easier flying at a higher BR because all you have to worry about is the 262s and some of the other jets that will often bombard you, but they will usually overshoot you and screw it up. So that is kind of what my plan is to use my slowness as my advantage here. Come on, boy. Let's tangle, buddy. And I'm gonna get shot by his buddy. It's alright. That dude is a dead man. See, that's how you make points. 1,300 points under 3 minutes. Just like that, and it's done. It's freaking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That is how you finish 35,000 points in just over 2 hours. Hey, it's M4. How you doing, buddy? I finally got freeze-dried Skittles. How are they? I've seen at the local mall there's been a few of these little pop-up shops selling candies, and the freeze-dried candy and ice cream is definitely hot property again this year. I've tried freeze-dried ice cream. It was kind of interesting. Go on to do top tier. What was happening to me? Bad things there. Bad things, sir. Okay, another unlock completed for this beautiful plane. Gorgeous. I did, however, you'd see it's here. I did get the F4U7. Yes. Unfortunately, yeah, you can compare, right? So, 6. So, okay, so they've kicked up the speed. So they have kicked it up. It was maximum speed 550, now it's 587. Minus 30 for the bombs, because apparently they drag your ass down so much. But some maps you will hit almost 600, and some maps you won't even hit 500. Kind of cool. But if you take the 3.7 beautiful Dutch Firefly over here, it's got the same speed, 554. The P63C5, it's a great plane, 600 k's an hour. I'm almost willing to compare this to 400 k's an hour out of the BR1 plane. So yeah, it's good that they've cranked this up. They need to put it, I would say, just above 600, and then you're pretty good. You need to try the game Pacific Drive, and the freeze dried is awesome. Pacific Drive, I'll have to get it. I got pilot sniped. That's just rude, man. That's the worst way to die. I'll spoil it. Oh, game Loris, just watch. Yeah. I will definitely do that, sir. Yeah, first mission is a cool flat 2,000 points. So that makes 33,000 points, and we still got one more to get out of it. So that's not bad. These are my other matches. The 2 planes destroyed that time. It was a good day. Seriously, a good day. Had a bit of coin on it too. Only 7,000. It's pretty limp for a base bomb and 2 planes to only make 7,000 out of it. It's so that one, yeah, I got nailed early. It was a very small map, and this guy was not where I was expecting him. But generally, this is sort of my thing. Maybe an aircraft that, or lots of ground targets. Lots of ground targets. They make good points. So we'll continue on, people. I would. I want to. I wish to. I need to. Also play with the Swedes. But yeah, the problem is, as always, this makes me sad. It actually makes me sad. Is that with that plane, it's pretty good at rather low altitude dogfighting. To a certain degree, anyway. To a certain degree. There's a very special way that you have to fly it. But you can climb it. I did actually climb it. I did find it was actually better at medium altitude. But it's kind of weird. Oh, yuck. This is a gross map to fly. I actually love the map design here. It's just a bad one to fly because you have to go so far and the spawns are so close. If every front line man is a gentleman and we have a gentleman's agreement about leaving each other alone, then it's good. And that was yesterday. There would be like 4 of us just flying past each other because we all know, look, we're all grinding the damn event. We all don't want to, like, get into it. We will fight each other after the bombs are dropped and the base is destroyed. Then it's no holds barred. But until that point, no shooting at each other. If there's one guy out there who's just shooting ground targets, you leave him to last. And we all made a lot of points. Like, everybody made a lot of points, and then at the end, you know, everybody started killing each other. It worked well. Remember here, people, the fight here is not your fellow man or the dude in the red team. It's the snail. We are gladiators in combat for the entertainment of the Emperor Snail. Just remember that. Just let it sink in for a moment, and you'll feel disturbed but relieved. I played a bit of Sweet Air. Nice, man. I do like them. I've got the I think it's the J and R 21s. The non-jet model 21s. But I need to get one bomber. I think it's the T-18B and then the 109, the BF-109. Then I'm good to rock and roll onto what I'm really after is the SK-60. And then the real prize, which is the Saab 105 non-premium. Because yes, premium, non-premium. And no, I'm not going to do that other thing where I can take out 2 bases or partially destroy 2 bases. I'll just let it be. I'm not climbing into you either. So, I have enough bombs to basically almost destroy both. And I would just find it kind of rude, so I just don't. La Niner. I think you're flying still pretty high and straight. I think I'm about to get shot because there's something red near me. He's way above me. We're good. We're good. I'm about to get shot anyway at some point, so. Time to go and pick on some medium tanks. That's a pretty lightly armored medium tank. Oh, here we go. The La 9 is wanting... Oh! Troll loss. And I almost got my wings flying off. The other monkey I'm not too worried about. The La 9 I have many problems with. Yeah, he's got enough turn time to deal with me. Leave me a base. I always leave a base, man. I only do 1 base. I am never rude and take 2 bases. I can take 2, but... like I said, I want to make points, you want to make points, the other people want to make points. If I take all the points, then I'm just being an animal. Just share it around, man. We're all doing this as quickly as we can to finish out our pain. Okay? Just let that be your thought. Hey, G-Bro, how you doing, brother? Welcome back to the Game Lounge. What's kicking, man? It's good to have you here with us. Okay, M4. My personal favorite song from episode was The Freeze, or Worse in Person. It fits in everywhere. Nice. Nice Christmas setup. Thank you, KV1. It's good to have you here, PugSnail. What's kicking? Yeah, I didn't want to go too all out with the Christmassy stuff because the camera's this big and you can't see all the stuff. You can barely make out that the games are games. I think 9 out of 10 people think they're books, which is weird. But we have stuff like this, which is Helgi's new neck pillow, and it's got a little smiley face on here. Nice squishy little plush, but yeah, she drives her muzzle here. She just comes in and she always drills. She doesn't just lay on it. She gets on and then she does a little drill. And it goes, oh, there we go. Comfortably docked onto the pillow. I got one of my big Christmas labbits from last year from donations that I received. These are, yeah, they are part of the Frank Kozak stuff. He's been making stuff since the early 2000s, and I started buying some of his stuff about the 2009, 2010 time. So this is one of the newest ones out, based on, I think, an older design. There's a few cool old ones, which I would personally love to have, but it's just not. They're hard to find, and most of them are not in the country, so they're very expensive to import. But we got our little dude here, got some Christmas stuff, got some tinsel up. I actually had really nice tinsel, like really, really nice tinsel, but it doesn't show up on the light. It's kind of lame. But yeah, the fan blowing actually helps because it keeps sparkling, which is cool. But yeah, would have liked to done more, but if you do too much, then you do too much. One thing I do wish is that my light system was controllable, because then I could have it just rotate through like Christmas colors, but they can't. So I was for maybe 2 colors. This one is supposed to be just red as well. But KV, also I have been having PL problems in the last few days. You've been having ping lags. Here and there, I had more problems earlier last week. I had some major like spikes, and a few times I just got disconnected mid-game. And then when I got disconnected, it would then basically just go to the screen, say that I did nothing in the match, put me on a lock, and then it wouldn't allow me to play another game, and I would usually have to restart the game. And then it would download the information, and then I go, actually, okay, you crashed in the game, so you're still getting penalized, but if you got kills or base bombs or anything you did actually comes rolling over, and we will still give you your XP and silver lions for it. So I've seen that one a few times now in the last few days, and yeah, it's weird. So yeah. Dude, when I bought Pacific Island, I got PSF, so now I can get more games. That's cool, man. That's very cool. So this Pacific Drive or Dive or whatever, is this a PS exclusive, or is this every console has it? Just asking out of curiosity, because unless it's newer than a PlayStation 2, I can't play it. Yeah, I know. Just a little bit out of date, but hey, the PlayStation 2 is an amazing console, and it is still an amazing console. And I still want to ask modern day controller manufacturers, people who manufacture the stuff, can you please explain to me why my original Xbox controller and PS1 and PS2 controllers are still working really nicely, but an Xbox controller will last me maybe 12 months, and I don't play much on them? Yeah, I don't really like spending, well, I would buy them on special, but still, I don't like spending 70 bucks on a controller. You can get on PC, don't worry, it's a 2023 game, so yeah. Cool. Well, PC is even worse. I have one PC that's sitting under here doing all the streaming work, and it's barely doing that. So, but I will put it on the list when, oh, if you're on Discord, just put it on the list. When we get a new gaming rig together, then I will definitely consider making content out of that. Both streams, if people prefer so, otherwise it will go onto the recorded playthroughs. So, we will get it on there for you, man. We will get it on there. Do not worry. We'll be there at some point in the future. Next 10 or 15 years. There we go. Attention to the designated grid square. Attention. Don't worry, buddy. I'm not going to be touching... Yeah, it makes people panicky. I'm just trying to get out of the way. Like, I don't stay still with people. That's rudeness. It really is. Yes, I die first. He's gonna make love to the ground. Come on. Bastard's still flying. Yeah, you did. Brother comes in late to the equation and then wants to accuse. There's always a guy who spawns in like a minute after the game starts, tags a base, and then goes, "You stole my base." And I'm like, dude, I literally flown halfway there. Go look at that list. Just scroll up to the top, and then you'll see I tagged first. It's all out there, man. And you bomber's always going to lose the fight unless you're willing to dive or wait for the things to reload, so, eh. How about Bioshock 1 or 2? Hey, well, somebody already put Bioshock on the list. Error, which I think was you, my friend. So, it is on the list. Hey, Topo, how you doing, PugSnailer? What's up, man? Good to have you back here on the Game Lounge. And Memes, another PugSnailer returning for some more. How are you doing this fine Christmassy morning, my friend? Awesome to have you here as always. On top of you good? That is very good to hear, my friend. Very good to hear indeed. Opinion. Well, can I be honest with you, Error? Like, truly honest? I remember Bioshock coming out. And I remember as a kid wanting Bioshock when it was the latest and greatest. I never had money for it, and I played a demo of the game. I have never actually played Bioshock. It's like System Shock, which is where Bioshock comes from. System Shock is the original one I wanted when I was really little, but I've never really touched the games in any meaningful manner. I did remember people talking about it all the time. I've seen videos on it, and it looks absolutely amazing, and I do want to play it. So it's on the list, and I think you put it on the stream list, so we'll do it as a viewer request. I think I would also like to do some just playthrough of that game, so yeah, it's going to be good. Good, and it's my birthday Thursday. Well, sir, I have the birthday hat here that I will wear on top of everything else, so I'll look like a circus clown, but I will wear the birthday hat if you show up for a stream, my friend. And Diego, hello and welcome to the Game Lounge, man. All the way from Texas. That is freaking amazing. I hope you are doing good today, my friend. How are you? And Memes, I'll play with you tomorrow. Awesome, man. Hope yeah. Gonna celebrate on the end of this week. Birthday of my dear friend of mine. Freaking awesome, man. Birthday is 9 December. Awesome, brother. We will definitely celebrate. I've got the hat here, so when you're ready to rock and roll, we will rock and roll with you. You're gonna love it, I think. I prefer Bioshock 2. I think I played Bioshock Infinity. I played one of the much later ones. I haven't played the early ones. I think, hear me out, right? Should we do System Shock and then Bioshock? Because from what I remember, there's a link between them. I feel like I'm hallucinating that link too, but I'm pretty sure there was some sort of link. But Bioshock in its entirety will be on the Game Lounge at some point, man. At some point it will be. And I am looking forward to it. Hey, Mees, welcome back, PugSnailer. What's kicking this morning, my friend? It's good to have you back here amongst us all. Diego, good. That is good to hear, my friend. What do you play on War Thunder? If you play War Thunder. Are you a plane man, a tanker, a naval brother, a salty sea dog, one of the helicopter people who scare the shit out of me? I love Bioshock Infinity. Infinity I played once, a long time ago, and I played through it. It's an interesting game. I love that art style, and I love that concept. That futuristic... I can't remember what the word is. My brain is a little flat this morning. But I love that. I do love that. So, I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it, man. A lot of December... Indeed, man. And me's good. I am doing great, man. Been having... Yesterday was a Christmassy day. Doing Christmas decorations around the house. Getting set up. Had 2 days of Christmas jazz. And I feel refreshed and alive, my friend. I think that's what I've been lacking in my life is Christmas jazz. But it is now basically just constantly playing almost. And loving it. Found an amazing playlist as well to listen to. Lots of new people I've never heard of. And yeah, could not have it better. Don't really like Infinity. All her System Shock is sure. System Shock was it's a much older game. There is a remake of System Shock. I'm talking like that was a 90s game. Way back. Diego, I'm a tanker. Nice. And what nation do you like playing with, sir? M4, I can download every game that I can due to me having PS Extra. That is always a fun thing, man, when you can just drown yourself in the games. Until you get obsessive like me, apparently, and then start... Oh, I just love that. You start collecting games, and then you end up with 2 shelves behind you and 2 shelves in front of you. You guys can't even see the shelves, but I have 2 shorter shelves that... Okay, that one over there is filled with PlayStation 1, 2, and PSP stuff. I've got a few more slots open. That's how I like to think about it. I have a few more slots open to collect with. So yeah. That is the plan there. You get Road 96. I've heard good things about that. That looked like a very interesting game. That is for sure. I've actually put it on my playlist, which is cool. It looked like a nice, cruisy game for a playthrough. Not a stream. I think talking in that game would kind of ruin the vibe, because that is definitely a game that throws signs that I want you to enjoy the vibe. I want you to get lost in the action as such. You jet brothers always overshoot. I love that. I'm waiting to die, actually. Anything at this point further is just really a waste of my life. Because, yeah, if you're trying to make points, it's all about doing it fast and efficiently. Sir, you were never getting on that bridge. You literally drive into a brick wall and go, I'm climbing that wall. I'm like, you're a truck, not a monkey. Just remember that, please. So, I get killed by him? That's a little rude, game. Do I at least get something? I don't even get that I basically mangled him. That is rude. That is rude. I want to do some naval. Naval is always fun to do, but I'm waiting to see what we're getting for Christmas before I jump down the naval tubes again. So, I love the game and the ability, so you don't need to do real life. Some people with hackers. The game's saving me. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. You play games for whatever reason. That is a good way of going forwards. I'm lucky I have the USB storage. Very nice, man. I would love to have one of those expansion slots for my Xbox, because you can't just clip in a USB drive. It won't run modern games. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I almost spent money on buying a bloody hard drive. It wouldn't have worked. And thank you for that sub there, Diego. It's very, very kind of you, man. And you play with the US of A and you're 19 years old. Very awesome, brother. What is your favorite American tank at the moment? I was killed while I'm bombing reticle. That error, that is bloody rude. That is like when you play like starter planes and somebody, like, your pilot just falls out of the seat. That irritates me badly. I finally found a childhood game that construction sim. Oh, nice, man. Police sim too. No, I always kind of skirt around the simulation games. I want to play more, but I think the really good simulation games are really almost exclusive to the PC crowd, which is really, well, it makes sense because the games are freaking weird. And there's some of them would never pass the, well, okay, let's put a little asterisk on that one. It will never pass the console design requirements. And then come back to the little asterisk. You can definitely put it on Switch. Stuff like Manhunt that got banned on every single device, including PC, is available on Nintendo. Postal, another game that got banned on everything, just about everywhere, available on Switch. There's actually a newer Postal game that I never even knew about. I didn't want to fight for my life here. How did that not hit you? That was just lame. I have to go now. See ya. Okay, buddy. See you later. So I can legally hire you to work. 5th Panzer Battalion ready to assist the new tank commander if needed. Nice. T90. T90. That was cool, man. T90 is a good tank. My ammo belt. Yeah, I was using universals. It should have been fine. I just feel like I wasn't hitting this dude. Switch out to air targets. Okay. Bad luck, bad flying, whatever. 5 different reasons. A good simulation game is Pacific Drive. Yeah, I played a bit of this and a bit of that. I have FPW drone racing simmons. I've got a drone racing game. I've never played it. I bought it once. It was on special, and it's sitting on the bottom of my shelf. Never even installed it. I think I checked that the disc was actually in the case, and that was about it. But that was back when I was working, so gaming wasn't really a thing. Gaming was, oh, cool, I bought a game. I'll put it on my collection. I'll test it. And then about maybe once a month or once every 2 months, I would spend about an hour testing games before falling asleep or being called off to go and do work. So I'm going for the Russian Squad BMP. The BMP-2M is a great tank to go for, Error. I've got that one. It was the first one that I got, and it is a great vehicle to use. The thermals can save you from time to time when things are hiding as well. And it is scary how if you catch a tank on the flank, most of the time you will kill it. I still don't have the good ammo for it, but it is a good vehicle. The only sad one I would say is the new BMP-2 that's been added. Less armor and no ATGMs. That is a very, very sad state of affair. But yes, the Russian one, frickin' go for gold, man. I bought drone and control to be ready for it. Nice. I never heard about lawn mowing sim, but I do love cutting grass. Well, I think you should come and hang around me then, man. I am not a fan of grass cutting. I think as a child, I cut too much lawn. We always lived in places that had lawn for like 3 miles. I swear to God, there was old houses had just miles of lawn. You spend like 4 hours on a Saturday mowing lawns. I had my full of lawn mowing. If you like those ones, have you played Thief Simulator 2? I've seen they finally released it on console. I know it's been around for the PCs for quite some time, but I've seen it the other day was added for Xbox, so I was kind of excited. I never finished the first game on a playthrough streaming it, but I did love Thief Simulator. It's freaking wild. It's funny as hell. And the new one, all the stuff that I complained about, like I wish you could knock people out and all that sort of stuff to make it easier, has been added into the second game. I'm like, yeah, Sniper Elite. I'm looking forward to the new Sniper Elite. It's coming out, excuse me, I think end of January. There is a new Sniper Elite coming up. Slightly interesting that the new Sniper Elite also is going to be a new person. We are not playing with the same brother we've literally played with all the other games, so kind of interesting, right? Kind of interesting. So, but it is going to be on Xbox Game Pass, so I did a little thing, and I'm throwing it out there. It's not illegal to do this at all. This is actually fully legal. It's Xbox kind of frowns upon it because they don't really want you to do it because they lose money, but they also don't really give a shit. If you buy, and you can do this on other consoles too, by the way, but on Xbox it's easy. If you buy a 12-month subscription for like Core online, like I did, for real cheap, and you can stack them up to 3 years, and then buy 1 month Ultimate, you can then upgrade your subscription. You lose about 30% or 40% of it. So a 12-month sub turns into a 7-month Ultimate, but it saves you a hell of a lot of money. It saves you a hell of a lot of money. For basically the price of 3 months of Ultimate is what it cost me to have 7 months of Ultimate. So, go and do it. But yes, because of that, the new Sniper Elite game is going to be on the list. And also, the other one that I am very, 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 very excited for is Atomfall. Why? Because I love Rebellion games. I do love Rebellion games. Topo, I have to go to sleep. Be awake. Well, you have a good evening and good luck getting up tomorrow morning. I remember those short nights. But have a good one, man, and look forward to seeing you in the next stream. And definitely go check out, there's a lot of new content they'll be pumping out on my channel for playthroughs. There's been a lot of askings for the playthroughs again, and there's playthroughs coming out, so go do enjoy. They are there for everybody. Okay, I can read now. I'm good. There's a game called Ice Age Scratch Nutty Adventure. I think I have an original Xbox Ice Age game. I need to have a look. Fortunately, my laptop died and I had my whole bloody collection list on it. Because yes, I had to track my collections because unfortunately I got a few double ups. I think I'm about to have trouble here. What do you guys think? Oh, that was right in the wing. That was right in the winger. It's alright. I'll die before his friend steals his kill. That guy was gung-ho to kill. And he just, wham! He ate pavement. What a shame. 1,000 for a bomb and for that. I will say, right, I am very happy that you can now just napalm a base again. Because I remember when it came out, it was really good. And then people complained they took it away. So the points was based on how much this stat here, base bombing TNT tons. As you can see, 0.001. So you would used to get nothing for it. And base destruction would give you anything, but now it's back on if you destroy a base, what is your BR, and they then calculate it depending on the maps. So that is freaking good to have back on the list, because man, it was so lame. So lame. You bomb something, they go, oh, here's 50 points, and you're like, I did all this work. That's just rude. You always wastes his acorns. Poor Scrat. Dude was getting screwed. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what that is, by the way, staring at us, this is the 84NA Premium. Same amount of speed. Turn time is good, climb rate's good. The only difference really between these ones, other than it being premium, of course, is nothing actually. I think it's got exactly the same layouts. I think it used to have different layouts, but they've basically brought the two up to the same. You obviously have some interesting tiger being doodled on there. It looks kind of hurt, man. Like, that thing looks very hurt. But, yeah. More useful because it's premium than my edition, but yeah. If you're not planning on using this thing all the time, hard sell. Hard sell. Because you got the tiny tims, you got the bombs, you got this, and you got the three sets of rockets. What they have done to make it look fancier is they have a pre-build like this one, where it's like, I think a bomb, tiny tims, and then rockets on the wings, and you go, wow! And I'm like, yeah, well, you can make customs on here as well, so. Excitement just has to be slightly withheld, because that is what it's worth. My first trophy was on a game called Uncharted, A Thief's End, The Lost Legacy. Uncharted. I think I've once played a little bit of one of the games. There's another game I haven't really touched. The ones that I really want to do is... God, no, I forgot the game's names. It was a Xbox 360 era adventure game. No, I forgot the name. I'll have to have a look. I have it saved somewhere. I've got game 1 and I managed to buy... Sorry, I bought game 2 and I managed to buy game 3 a long, long time ago. But the other day I went looking for it and I almost had a heart attack. The third game is about $130 now, and the first game is nearly impossible to find. There's a few cheap copies floating around in the UK, but it's, of course, more like, call it $15 to buy the game and then $30 to get it shipped here, and then I'll get hit with imports as well, so it becomes a very expensive game. So I would love to have that thing to... Risen, that's the one. Risen. Great damn series. One of my first real forays into the it's kind of a dark RPG. It's a really good game. I've played part of the second one about 6 months ago again, and it was very good. But it is old school. It is really old school. You have to listen. You have to listen. You always have to sit here with a notepad and write things down, because they will tell you stuff and you can't go back and read it, and there's no markers on it. They literally go, you need to go here, here, and here to find this monkey who has a golden sword. And you go, okay, so monkey, golden sword, take sword, bring sword back. They don't tell you how to really get there. And if you talk to some of the characters, they'll tell you, hey, don't go the sea route. At the sea route, there is, you know, crabs the size of dump trucks that will cut your character in half in one hit. You can't go that way. But you'll learn the hard way. And then if you haven't saved your game, you're going to learn the even harder way that you have really screwed up. So, it's a great game, but it is old school and unforgiving. I kind of like that unforgivingness that some of the old gamers gave you. It's just like, you're going to play me, you're going to pay attention to me, and you're going to enjoy me. If you don't pay attention, then I will harm you, and you will not have fun. That's how it feels. So, yeah, I would like to have Risen 1. I know for you guys in the US, you're lucky. You can still buy Risen 1 on the Xbox store, and a while back, I never even knew this till I went digging around for the game, but a while back, they released a upgraded version of Risen 1 for Xbox One. I would personally love to own it, but again, I really almost need somebody to buy it for me in the US as a gift, and then I can install it. Yes, Xbox doesn't like things like that being done, but they also don't really care. It's more of those, don't do that, children, and then just stop paying attention to you whatsoever. Like, don't buy games from overseas, but you can redeem codes, and this is on their website. They give you the guide on how to do this. Here's how to redeem games and codes from other countries. You just need a VPN. That's all they tell you. If you have a VPN, you can do it. So, like, they're trying to be harsh about it, but they don't really care. So that is one thing I can at least say I appreciate about the Xbox stuff, is if you can find games cheaper in one country than another, you can buy it from there. It's just, you have to buy codes now because they're kind of strict and asshole-ish about you using credit cards to buy stuff in other countries. That's sort of their one catch-all now. But if you slip past that net, then nobody cares. Wait a minute. What are we waiting for, sir? The 109 to shoot me in the ass? Well, you don't have to wait long. Oh, I ran out of ammo. I took him out. I'm not getting anything for that, but that was fun. That was fun. Yes! Thank you. You saved me. If I crashed my plane, I was gonna get hit with timeout, so I don't want the timeout. That dude wants the points. That's a match made in heaven. I got PS Extra Dan. I can play FS22 multiplayer. Lovely. I took his ability to fly away. He a not happy man. Happy days. Happy days. But yeah, that's the last one we have to do. I don't even see how long we've been at it. Been at it an hour. We've put 10,000. With that little extra, it's going to be 11,000. So it's pretty good. 11,000 an hour. So it's a pretty easy grind. You really don't even have to pay attention. If you basically end your games as quickly as possible and instantly kickstart them, you can add probably another 3,000 or 4,000 onto that an hour or so. This is really to show people that, hey, if you want to just easy grind something like the 84, and this is a freebie to get, it's right here. It's a lot of work to get to it. I will admit that it is a lot of work. There is one on the US Tech tree as well. There's also the 82 on the US Tech tree. If you don't want to do that, there is the German HE217 that carries 4 500 napalms or fireballs or whatever you like to call it. With those ones, you basically split them into stacks of 2, so you have basically 2 sets. That's enough to take up 2 bases easily. you're pretty fast. You've got a front gun. You've got enough gunners around you to generally fight off the rest of the freak show. So it's pretty good. No, I'm a bull. I ran out of ammo. Yeah, I had that same feeling there. Just turn myself into the ammunitions. But yeah, let's talk quickly about this. I'm doing the MB162, not because I want it, it's because I need it. And the same with the VB1002, another plane that I need to have to complete rank 3. And then we can get into here to do stuff. Technically, I want this one to further my air pain, as to get, well, it would actually be the SO 4050. Because it's a Frenchie, and I would like to have it. No other reason. I don't even know if it's good. I'm just interested. It does have the mantra. The matra. The matra. Whatever. It's got these bad boys. Lock range. Air to air. So what will you lock onto? Because you don't say if it's front, rear, side, bottom. Interesting. And then you've got the Nords, which is manuals. Never used the manual ones before. But, yeah. 1.8. 12 Gs, 30 seconds. So, you have to be on top of the enemy plane, and they have to be flying straight. If they are in a curve, you are going to pull too many Gs, and it's going to just go. So, yeah. But, nonetheless, 8.3, you got good speed on it. As you can see, it's just ISO. No bombing bases with it, unfortunately. This is one I see quite frequently. You got some American 1,000-pounders, American 500-pounders, and then you've got the T10 140 and 151s. The 140s, sorry, is a smaller HE warhead, and these ones are heats, so you get 450. So much more likely to actually destroy a tank with one of those. So yeah, I'm still backwards and forwards. Listen, I really want to get the Saab 105. Obviously I'm not gonna, not buying the premium one, but I can research the non-premium one. And if I really like the non-premium one, then that's about the time you maybe decide to start begging for some peanuts to buy the premium one. Let's say with the 84, you could go and buy the damn thing, but I would say play with it, and if you like it, then you go, yep. I've made the mistake, I haven't bought it, but like the XP50, great plane. Great plane. Got it through one of the Battle Pass stuff rather than the KW2. And I really kind of regret it because I don't use the plane, so I don't like flying it. Nothing wrong with it, just my particular moron style of flying doesn't really work well with it, so that's all. Oh. Alright, buddy. I will not steal your base. I'm jerking. Well. I'm going that way, because I said first. This is going to be wrong. I screwed it. I picked it up. That's alright, man. It happens. I've had it happen. I've also had the game select the wrong plane for me, which is even more cool. Okay, the closest guy is the A26. He could definitely beat me to the base still. He has the altitude to dive that thing, but A26, I wouldn't dive a A26. I have, like, tried to dive bomb in at 26. That thing picks up a lot of speed. There's no way to lose the speed. And you can try and pull up far enough so that you burn the speed, but sometimes that stress of leveling out and then gaining altitude puts so much stress that you snap both wings off. Or even worse is you snap one wing off and then just spiral wildly. The two wings is at least fun because then you see how fast you can go while being a bullet. So, yeah. But this is going to be a blind run. See who gets the base first. I'll just go up there, but I don't feel like going up there. He's got the altitude, so he should go that way. He's going to have fun with that Tupolev in a minute. And he is diving with all his might. I can see him coming in. I'll race him, but I'm going to go that way because I have no options left here. I'm waiting to see wings fall out of the sky. Unfortunately, I can still get the base underneath him, but... Run, buddy, run! Yeah, there was no way you're pulling out of that dive. No, I have to fly in here, but it's actually safer to do this because most of the planes, when you do this, have one thing in mind, and that is to fly straight up. They come off that plateau and they climb to hit all the other planes. So skirting around the bottom does give you some advantages. Still kind of uncool because a lot of these dudes are fast as hell. The Tupolevs especially, those TU2s, the Tupes. I don't play with those. I like playing with them when I select them, but if you play against them, they will outfly you, outbomb you, and outgun you. They are extremely nasty. I do find it interesting how sometimes you drop one of these bombs right in the middle and it basically gets kills. Yes. Fireball! Yeah, outspreading. Outspread into the body. I'm waiting for my kill. There we go. There we go. That's all we were waiting for. Just a very simple wait for the fire to catch. Hey, it's Diddy. What's up, PugSnail? What's kicking? Good to have you back here on the game lounge. Yay, people. Nice sip of water. Sip of water. Destroy enemy bombers. Well, that's actually a pretty easy one. In a different plane, not this one. I'll probably do that later. I've been pretty slack. As you can see, this is still outstanding. Most people have gotten this like a week ago. I'm still trolling around slowly. I just want to see what it was, man. Unlimited patience, rank 3. Play 15 missions while being ranked first in the team. Oh, God. But yeah, the current one I have to work on is destroy 3 enemy players without losing your own thing 5 times. Yeah, I'll be going back to the British 5-3 range so I can take the Lancaster out. Hover around, see a guy, go... As we know, I was killed mid-dogfight. That's just rude. People are bloody rude today. But yeah, this one is an easy one just to take the Vyvern out and go... And then catch him mid-flight. Snap 2 wings off. And then you're good to go. As long as you don't get... yeah. Some other guy shooting your wings off to shoot his wings off. I've had that done. I've flown up, chasing this plane. The enemy... Well, my own guy came up, shot me. Wasn't even aiming at the other guy, and then stole the kill. Although I damaged the kill already, so... A, I didn't have to pay for repairs, and B, I still got the majority of the shares there, so... It was good. I was tag-teamed. That is always a dangerous point, Error, is when you get tag team. I'm gonna go eat. All good, man. All good. We'll be out here, struggling. Fighting for our lives. Wishing for better days. Praying that the peoples are not here to steal your points. A lot of 84s around. Not any 84 NAs though. So it doesn't seem to be too much of a popular premium to buy. I think there is better premiums in that BR range to buy, so I can't really judge. Even with the even with going down to 4.7, there's still faster planes than the 84 NA. Better rocket and bomb combinations too, so it's a particularly hard sell. And to be honest, if I was going to buy something on the French tech tray, I think I would lean on the is it the Narwhal? The SO 8000. That one. You touch kids. What the frickin' hell is wrong with you? Some people. Some people are just messed up. Hey, I don't know. All good. I done it just enough to stop seeing jets. Yeah. Well, the French 6 is kind of a strange situation. I've seen BR 47s in here, and I've seen 7s in here. It's a wild gamut to run. It's a wild gamut to play with. I don't mind seeing the early jets in here because most of the time the guys are a little like excited to kill you and will overshoot. And I've had a guy overshoot me once and then I shot his tail off in the process. But as you can see, I might not live long enough here to enjoy the labors of my fruits. That's the part that unfortunately scares our friend here. I told you, you need to stop with that. It's unhealthy. You overdid it, you overshot, and then you end up right in front of 4 20 cals. Don't fly in front of 20 mils. That's stupid. If you're going to overshoot, get the far away from me. Don't play that turn time junk with me. Due to your funky speed and the angle you're going to have to try and avoid my ass, you are going to screw it up. Prime example. Exactly, my friend. I can't mention things without people proving points to me here, and I love it. I also love it when planes just randomly disappear on me. But yeah, let's end this one. I do not need to waste any time making points. One guy's dead. The second man is safe. It's only flap damage. Yeah, I was hoping for a little fire there, assuming I'm using air. Match is over. That's 1.5. It's 1,700 points. 1,700 points, people. 1,700 points. And 4 minutes. That's what we're talking about. But yes, Ryan and Surfer, it's good to see you PugSnailers back here on the lounge. What's snailing and crawling around in your world, gentlemen? And Ghost or Error, I'm assuming you're gonna go Munch. Never noticed the background. You're talking about this background, you're talking about that background, you're talking about the one on your PC, your phone, outside your window. What are you referring to, sir? In real life. Okay, so you just never looked out the window. Healthy to look out a window too. My one. Oh, my beautiful game collection. One should stare at that as often as one can. 3, and then we've got 7 to go, so we've got 8 more days, well, 9 days technically, because we've got tomorrow, which isn't part of this. But yeah, I wonder what we'll get from our junk box. Yeah, these things are junk boxes. Never got on premium. 2 or 3 times got camos. 2 out of the 3 times it was just standard camos you could unlock by grinding. That was about it. I'll put you out of the squad because you said you were going to go have some food. And we will continue on. Just put decoration up, so... So from saying my dad won't buy a front laptop with RTX 260 mobile because he thinks it's only for gaming, and that's... Well, surfer. Can you blame him? Can you honestly go, Father, you are a dumb ass and you should just buy me because I'm not just going to abuse this for gaming. I will occasionally check my school emails and then play games with my friends. Yeah, you have to kind of give it to him, okay? It's not that, it's got my brother a 350 like, well, fair enough. I can see your point there. This is a pound for pound situation. This is a coinage situation. Why is it showing? Oh, the 4th one is there. Yeah, okay. I picked the worst base here. And there's a lot of people flying near me. What's up, Denny? Do a little smoke signal. And yes, I use that blue one because sometimes I need to die quickly, so I start flaring it out to attract the enemy planes closer to me. And it generally works. You flare it and there's 3 guys dive bombing you. It's all about quickness. When I play air events, and this is why I like air events, especially with this now, is I want to do it quickly. I don't want to spend 4 hours grinding an air event. 2 hours, 3 hours max, then I'm done. Then I don't want no more. And especially works well if we, like, if there's summer and winter events where you have multiple, you know, water, air, and ground to grind. You don't want to sit around jerking off going, oh, I'm going to spend 7 hours playing air, and then I'm going to do like 12 hours on ground. And if I have any sanity left, I might throw a few peanuts onto the naval just to see what bites. I've 1 year did all of them. I didn't want to play the game after that. It's a good way of never wanting to touch Gaijin games ever again. Okay, it's just ground talk. It's just like, God, they're already a jet on me. So I can get my PS5. She said she can work for one. Or build character. It's much nicer to earn than to just receive, apparently. Or something like that. Okay. Plymouth plane. We still got a bit to fly, and it's right on top of the 2nd runway. And here's another little tidbit from Uncle Def's hard-learned lessons. If you have an enemy plane on you, don't land on the secondary runway. I'm dead. Looking here for you. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Outspeed and outgunned. That's why I don't like flying there. Yeah, if you land on the second runway, there is no AA gun. So if you see a guy sitting on the secondary runway, you can basically dive him and kill him, and nothing will happen. Crazy. My benevolent came though with a rabbit in his mouth. Crazy, man. Work for her? No, you need to go work somewhere else. You'll find a real job, as they say. Damn. But yeah, that is the problem. Flying out that far. I could use the F47, but A, you start on the ground, and B, I don't have anything unlocked for it yet. I really want stuff unlocked for it. I just want this. That's all I want. If I could have only one thing, I want that. But that's these dudes, so I would technically have to unlock just about the whole damn tech tree to get my rocket pods. 114 rockets with 400 mils a pin. You don't have to be too accurate about it. You kind of just salt the earth as such. You'll eventually either mangle something or just murder it. And you still have 50 cals on this thing too, so... Oh, sorry, 20s. I was thinking of the older ones with 50s, but yeah, you still got a lot of ammo on it as well, so... It is a devastating weapon system to fly. There's no reason to try and dogfight or just stay low and maneuver until I get close enough and drop a bomb. That is true, but these are not your normal bombs, unfortunately. These are the incendiaries. If I was flying with the 1,000-pounders, then yes, you can just blow them out of the sky. But I'm flying with the napalms for now and enjoying it enough. Like I said, what I really need to do is just get the F4U up. But again, if you're going to go for base bombing, for people who don't know, get yourself a striker craft or a bomber. Preferably striker, because you start lower in altitude but forward. Then there's the runway, and then bombers generally start behind or above the runway. So yeah, that's why you see a lot of striker planes. They just run out there, get a kill, and then come back. And a lot of the strikers are nasty enough that if you go head-to-head with them, they might still kill you. Or at least mangle you so bad that you either burn up or lose enough chunks that you just fall. Or if you're lucky, they shoot enough bits off that it makes it hard to fly, and then the next thing that comes along just, that's it, eats you. So, either or, there's something that generally just next nut. Always diff. Yeah, the bombers, but there's smaller bombers that you can dive. You know, you basically have to just run out there and then boom. Don't forgive me. What? Who? You want to join us? Is that what you're saying, Ryan? I don't see a please invite here. Still hear the... I'm watching Helgi sitting in the hallway barking. She has heard something that has upsetted her. Send you a message. I didn't see anything, but I will invite you on the next one, man. Sorry. There's no messages showing up. Game says you're not allowed. Oh, great. We've got a down tier. And normally you'd go, yes, a down tier. I don't celebrate those things at all. Because you have Vivans. Remember, Vivan has got probably 200 k's an hour on this thing, and in a flat dive, I can hit maybe 600 and something. That thing will go about 750, 760, depending on map. And a sustained dive before you need to stick the air brakes out, because you're going to amputate wings. But I actually prefer not to be down-tiered. It makes it wild. Ooh, 17s are just mangling each other up there. Enemy team is done. just gonna kind of cruise it low. I don't necessarily want to fist fight with Team Awesome. I'm real good at just, yeah, sniffing the ground. Fast map to fly on, which is nice. Also have nightmares from all the jet battles I've done on this thing. Yeah, we get to roll still. The days of happy is still around. I want to be shot at. Okay, we've got a 17 and a 190 up. 190, you better protect your big buddy there. That Vyvern is hungry. He is flying light so he can climb. Redigas! Welcome, brother. Welcome back to the game lounge. Another PugSnailer crawling back for a check-in. It's good to have you here, man. Your friend Rumble dropping in again. I'm glad to see you still at it. Yeah. I'm like the Wolf Under grind. Painful and never-ending, man. I enjoy the punishment and abuse of streaming. It's good to be here, man. It's good to see you, and it's awesome to have you check in. Always nice around the Christmas time. There's always a few people who've finally gotten over a extremely busy year that has the time to come and check in and have a little chat. So, good times. There's nothing here. Let's attract something's attention. This match has gone on for too long already. P-51! Oh, buddy! I don't want to fly my plane into the ground because it simply is easier for me to do that than waste another 30 seconds chasing after you. You're going to your home, aren't you? Yeah, he's going home. I don't think I'm going to catch him either. I don't have that required speed to haul ass and shoot him on the run. Peter. Welcome back, buddy. Might just get lucky. That is the primary runway, so it's a stupid thing to do because I'm gonna get gunned here. He slowed down way too much for that one. Hey! What's up, Danny? Yeah. He should have realized I was there and then full throttled it just straight over the runway and then came back. I don't think he had any damage on them, so it didn't seem like he had a need to urgently put that bird down. Monster! Sup? PugSnailer, what's kicking? It's good to have you back here on the lounge with us all. I used to doing Siege of iFly. Just got the F4E. Very nice, man. Yeah, I've decided to switch my squadron vehicle grind from the AIM for, I think, the 4th time now, to the F5C, whatever, rather. I think it's the Indonesian or Taiwanese jet that's on the Japanese tech tree. And the reason I got it is so that I can have a decent plane on the Japanese tech tree. My other strong option is obviously to go with the 22M3, M4, whatever it is. The Russian, it looks like a Russian pipe with 6 air-to-airs. So I would actually prefer to get that thing. It's a little less work to get it, that's for sure. I think it's about 30 or 50,000 left. Less. I think I got something on my ass. Can't see it though. But it doesn't have as many flares. Huh. That man is about to make some friends. He made lots of friends. Oh, time to hunt some ground targets here. Sparingly with the ammo, of course. Yeah. It's all points in the bank. I hate having to kill these things. They never just die. They're actual tanks. They're modeled correctly. A lot of the other things on the ground are just... You cough near them and you kill them. Except these ones. Unless you have armor-piercing shells, then you can penetrate into them still. Can I join back? Sure thing, man. I'll get you an invite soon, and I need to invite Ryan as well. So, 200 flat. Then I have to go back home. Yeah, I was reading my British Medical Association Family Medicine Dictionary, and it says, listen for hard clicks to indicate a disease in the heart valves. Ah, yeah. Depending on the rhythm of the heart, you can indicate all sorts of issues. Sorry, I've got somebody studying nursing in the family, so I have naturally picked up some of the terminologies and been a willing guinea pig for training. Yeah. Okay, home time. We'll just go to secondary runway. Yeah, I've heard fixing my stethoscope. That's even scarier when you realize what you've actually heard, isn't it? Helgi, you are wound up tight today. Yeah, so that is what I don't like to do, is spend that much time trying to complete a mission. You get 1,600 points, but I could have gotten 1,600 points 4 minutes ago. Kind of wild. So, you're not showing up there, so you show up there. Then on the other controller, that's what I was looking for. Go back to you. Go. Okay. I don't actually know what the hell you did there, but all cool. Invite to my party. I don't know what I've done there. Ah, okay. I joined your thing. Cool. I'm not party leader, so you can make me party leader, please. Then I can invite everybody else back that should be back here. Do battle, perfect. So, Denny. Can't even send you a message. Something is really messed up here. Okay, leave. No, I don't want weirdness. Invite to squad. Then find Brian. Close those off. Invite to squad. And then we'll go through here. Go into here. Go into here. Send game invite. That should work. Hopefully. I use Wolf, I don't know why. It's weird. Okay. Well, there was a small misclick of buttons there, Denny. It was was really nothing more or less than that. And Sunday, welcome back, Lounge Brother. How are you doing? It's good to have you here with us on this beautiful, well, it's kind of hot Monday morning, but hey, summer is during winter time in the southern hemisphere, so yeah, we don't enjoy Christmas and fires unless it's field fires and dying of heat, but it's awesome to see you, buddy. How you doing? Let's see how this is going to work. But yeah, we've done 18,000 at 2 hours, so a little bit behind the eight, a little bit, but pretty damn good still, man. Very, very good. And Sunday, I did try do the event a little bit with the Vivan again. Thank you to you, sir. And I have to say, it wasn't bad. I had a good run at one stage for about an hour or so, where I was either the only Vivan, which absolutely blew my mind, or I was maybe one of two, maybe three. So I was half expecting, like every other time when it's event time, it turns into that all-out rumble, and there's like nothing but Vivans that aggressively kills each other. So that was my fear, as always. How's the tanking? Yeah, tanking's going good, man. Still grinding on that French tech tree to get rank 5 completed for them. And then I will be on to... I'll be Japan or Israel. Kind of leaning towards Israel because there's a few tanks that I'm interested in. And, well, half of it people are interested in seeing, and the other half have racist thoughts, so I would just like to irritate them too. So the people who want to see it will be very happy, and the people who are going to get irritated will get something too. Yeah, how do you know if you get the event vehicle? Do you... So to do the battle, or to get the event vehicle, I'll show you in a minute where it is. It's generally every 2 days there's a mark of distinction, and it is a set amount of points. This time it's 35,000. For top tier stuff, it's usually 45,000 points. The points are done by simply doing. So if it's an air event, simply do air things at rank 3 or above, and you're good to go. Or if you have a event 1 or above, then you're good to roll. So that's all you need to do, and make sure you get those points. Then if you get the right amount of points, then you will get what you're after. Really damaged the aircraft, counted as a kill. Didn't shoot my wings off though. Screw that cockroach that lives there. Well, see, that's still a 1 plus 1.5. I think the game screwed up the point system. It gave me a +1 and the kill. Hey, 900 points. I'll take that. That's easy money in the bank. Just wait for it, wait for it. It's going to be like a 2-minute match. Yeah, 2 minutes played, 3 minutes pissed around. Oh yeah, easy points. So, hey, Boosted. Welcome back, Lounge Brother. It's good to see you here on the Game Lounge. What's kicking, my friend? So, let me explain to you, brother. So you can see, for this one, to get said event vehicle, you need to have 7 of the marks. The marks you can track here, and you can also buy them if you miss one, if you just don't feel like grinding it, but want the vehicle. This is not a $70 plane though, so I would say nay. So what you need to do is follow these marks, make your points, and they tell you from this date to this date, from that hour to that hour, you need to play these types of games against other people, and usually the same thing, rank 3 or above, or event rank 1 and above. And once you hit that, you get this where it shows you have achieved it. Once you've achieved it, it will show up here that you've got those ones, but you don't have those ones yet. If you then have all of them, then you get it. On the way through, you usually end up picking a whole bunch of other stuff. Like I said, it's kind of cool and sad that we got a loading screen rather than a camo. I would prefer to have a camo. But this time, none camo. $70 plane. Yeah, well, if you buy each one, it's for me, it's about $10 for 1,000 eagles. You have 7, so that's 7,000, so it's $70. You can obviously buy a pack, which makes it, I think, about a $55 or $60 plane. There's better things to buy for that price. Let's be really honest. There's better things to buy with the price. It's only really because it's a limited event thing that you might want it. But if you're going purely on stats, there is better to buy. Especially if you wait for Christmas deals, then you can get something really good, you know. Then you go for the best in game. But it is there. So if there's, say it was a tank or something you really wanted, it was an amazing vehicle system, you missed one, then you can always buy it so that you don't miss the whole thing. But I only got like 6,000 points. I was 6 hours playing. That doesn't sound quite right. Sounds very low. Well, you can see if you do what I'm doing, which is just take a striker craft, strap some bombs on it, especially if you strap napalm on it, fly out to the base, drop it on there, and then fly into the first bloody thing that moves, then you're generally going to make some points. And you got your new phone. Very, very nice, man. Enjoying it. I need a new phone. I think I realized that more than anything yesterday when I was shooting the new content for my, maybe let's put it, bi-weekly vlog that's going to be uploaded. So, yeah. My phone is a second-hand phone, and I've had it for 5 years. Most people don't have a phone for 5 years, so it's done good. And the poor beast has been on probably 80% of the time. And it's still on. Sorry, phone. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't a lag in the stream. That was a lag in the game. Yuckies. Oh, wait, there's this one here. The one at fire one. Okay. Dive, dive, dive. Oh, so the bombs gives you more points than kills. If you want to reliably do it and you want to do it easily without losing your hair like me, then yes, base bombing is a much better way to go. There's plenty of good striker planes. And like I say, use a striker. They start ahead of the pack. So you don't have to worry about the bombers getting there or anything else. You're going to get shot down here and there. As you've seen, I've been shot down a few times. You're just going to get caught. But it's very easy. We've played almost 2 hours now, and I think I've got 18 or 19,000 on the board. Like I said, the other day, because I was doing it much faster, about an hour, 2 hours and 10 minutes to make 35,000 points. You can definitely make points with going for bombers and stuff as well, but it's a lot of work. And we all sometimes like to just be lazy as hell and just, yeah, this is lazy grinding. But hey, if I can make 800 points every time I bomb a base and then shoot out a few ground targets or tangle with some other plane or whatever, it's a pretty good day for me. Invite, you'll be number 1 on the wait list there, my awesome friend Sunday. We've got a full stack this morning, sir. Don't even have a striker. I was planning to do the sub-tree until I get the MiG-29. Fair enough. Yeah, I never had strikers, but it is definitely worth having a striker. Because of the air start. The air start really... Go further. Let's... no, I don't want to do top tier, man. I've done enough top tier. What they've done to top tier makes me never really want to go there. Bombing has changed. Air to air has completely been reworked. just before, like, the event, as always. So yeah, I've got no interest up there. I make more points doing this consistently than I can do by taking out a plane with an air-to-air missile. So, when it comes to doing the easy way, top tier is not that anymore. I did the F-14 Tomcat in top tier, and that was easy going. That was insane. That was pure insanity, but it was pretty easy. Now, they've basically changed it all, so, yeah. The whole top tier is the best point maker. No. It's a lot more work for the same amount of points, if not less, sometimes. I shot down a guy the other day, in an up tier, and I got 300 points for it. I'd rather tangle with my monkeys here. Ugh. That was not the guy who killed me. There was a guy who was behind me somewhere. That was the guy who was irritating. But, yeah, that 1,300 points. That's what we need. What you should do is like the issue 24 tier. Doesn't even have top tier. You know, I've taken a lot of flack for not playing top tier over the years, and I'm going to be even worse about it these days. But what's the point? I've got the F-14 Tomcat, Persian Tomcat. If you use the fuck cores, it's a little better, but it is a combination of stressful button pressing to try and launch missiles, and if something goes wrong, you're going to get killed by a guy who is faster than you. You get no points. You lose 10,000 silver lions. My numbers have been going up. It's gone down a little bit, but I just literally bought the F4U and equipped it. I've gone up from when the F-14 Persian Tomcat event, I was down under 4 million. I was down at 1.2.5 million this year. I'm back over 6 million, and I'm still spending on whatever I need to. So, money, ease of use, fun to play. BR4 to BR6 is where it's at. I want to go into early jets. I definitely do. But I'm taking the opportunity here where I've grinded out a bunch of planes, and I got the one that I want for using as a CAS vehicle, which is the F4U7. I obviously have to grind through that, and I will do that at some point as well, but that was my goal. And eventually the same will happen on Sweden, where I will get the SK60 and then the Saab. So, yeah. I know, but strike Hydras as multipliers with good missiles and good speed like the F111. Well, the F111's tearing where it sits. It's not faster than the MiGs. And believe you me, there's so many MiGs that'll end up on both sides. And you're going to be fighting I think it's the Chinese J7 and J8s. You have a good multiplier, but you're not going to get close enough. I have played multiple missions with 111s in them, because I'm busy researching the 111. So, I've been keeping an eye out. The 111s don't bomb bases. They have some air-to-air capabilities, but they have their wings broken by MiGs and by Js. I have come to fear the J7 and J8 aircraft. Their air-to-air capabilities are freaking scary. So, I've played the BR-10s recently, the BR-11s, the BR-12s, and the BR-13s, and even with the tiny multiplier, by the way, because I'm getting 0.9 and that's 0.2. 1.2, I'm getting 0.9. So, yeah, the 20% more XP that you could make is completely lost because you got murdered. Yeah, well, the F111 flies in the BR-12 range, when I'm playing with the Jag IS, the FGR2, the Tornado IDS, MFG. They are all basically playing in the same BR. You'll sometimes catch triple ones in the 11 range, but the problem is 11, BR11, most of the planes have all aspect lock air to air. And even when it's lucky to go down to like the 10 range, there is still a handful of planes that hasn't been kicked up, because most of the jets that has all aspect air to air has been thrown up the BR chain. Like my Jag and my Tornado was, I think one was 10.3, that one was 10.7. They're now being up tiered quite a bit. So yeah, the F111 it's a plane that I really want. It's a beautiful plane. It flies great. I spent a fair bit of time flying around doing bombing. You know, you're just playing with it in that firing range scenario, and it works really, really well. But I do find that it just doesn't end well for you often. So that's the problem. And then, of course, you have all the freaking planes that is a lot faster. God, there's some nasty planes out there. Lots of them. You see, MiGs is one thing you're going to fight. Almost every time I played, there was MiGs on both teams. And that is a scary thought. And I must figure it must be irritating for the guy who researched the MiG, because that gives you, you know, maybe speed and turn time superiority to some of the planes you fly against. But then you have the exact same plane that you're flying against. So whatever, like, bonus you had is gone. It's now purely down to luck and a bit of skill. LM, sup, PugSnailer? What's going on, brother? It's good to have you back here with us. Oh, man, this is going to take forever. Well, either Ghost, if you can change, or Ryan, if you can change. 2 nations is what we need. 3 nation setup is... I don't want to sit here waiting 4 minutes waiting for it. Both of them change. I changed the lights on this one. No, I just want you to be on. I don't want you to be spastic. Okay, let's split it up. You're doing a new event. I've recently tried some ARB and got to say it's actually quite fun. It can be fun. I don't like it. I like Air Arcade, but what I'm doing is literally the easiest way for me to grind this. Okay, we'll try this teaming. Response time is slow. This message blocked by private settings. I had that one the other day, Ryan. No idea what it is. It's some glitch in Gaijin's system. I was trying to message... There was somebody I was trying to message while I was playing, and it just kept saying blocked by privacy settings. I'm like, hey, my privacy settings is as open as a barn that has no doors. I don't know. IS has no ideas. Blocked you. The game is sentient. You think bad thoughts, it blocks the other people. There should be one here. Okay, gentlemen, let's just pray that these B or A26s are not assholes. That's the only problem with this plane. And I have to say, the first time we did, it was pretty bad. But I had really good luck with the J21s. Then the second one, didn't have much good luck because nobody wanted to fly low. Because I was getting like 4 kills a match with the thing. But people stopped chasing the 84s on bombing runs, and most of the time, I think everybody has got that brilliant idea of, I'm going to go do it with a jet because I can do it 6 times faster. So I applaud it. Jets is the way to go. Hey Denny, we're gonna implement that plan we spoke about yesterday. So if you're gonna do air, go and do jets, please. It is literally the best thing on earth. I want to fly here peacefully and unirritated, and I don't want to fight for my bases. Yeah, we decided we should implement a little game of misinformation. Seemingly everybody else likes to do that. We'll tell you to do something that's really, really stupid to make it easier to get kills. Hello, I actually went on a roll yesterday and researched a whole 2 tiers of French air using the with a couple of boosters. You are using boosters. Vulture is the best for new players to learn. It will steel you for to become a better air player. You know some people are going to believe this shit, Denny. Hook, line, and sinker will believe this as gospel. It's alright. Like I said, as long as I can just fly peacefully, I'll sell you any story. I'll sell you 4 stories if I have to. I'm not a man who cares at this point. I get told I'm wrong anyway, so I might as well have a bit of fun with it. Don't like that La 7 up there. Ha! Tickled you anyway. Tickled you again. It's like Tickle Me Elmo, but more aggressive in World War II aircraft. Oh, he got tickled right in the wing. Quickly, T3, you can do it, buddy. Oh, you screwed it. How did you screw that one up? You have superior speed and maneuverability. Okay. Just was a millimeter off there. But hey, 1,300 points, 3 minutes, that is what I need. Bomb the base and then go ham as quickly as humanly possible. That's all you need to do. Pissing around with all the other stuff is just way too long. Can't wait for my first jet. Whether it's the Orango or the Yak 15, speaking, which is better? That is a difficult question. Let's have a quick look. Because you're talking about, where is that ugly thing? That's the Vancouver, this one, the 7.7. So you definitely got more ammo on this thing, but you have to be gentle. 800 k's an hour, 25-second turn time, 21-second climb, and you carry bombs and rockets. And you're talking about the MiG, the Yak 15, which is, well, the Yak 15 is a better one because it's a whole BR lower, and it's a jet. You have little ammo, so you have to be gentle, but you're fast, you have a way better turn time and climb rate. If you go a little higher to the standard 15, you got 2 guns, so you're doubling your ammo. Still good climb and turn. If you go up to the 17, which is in the same one, you got that. So 15 is the better one simply because it is a whole BR lower than this thing. Carries a lot more ammo. But even if you got an up tier, if these two went head to head, you have the superior turn time on the Yak. But you have to have gun control. You cannot... Message was blocked by privacy settings. Yay! The rounds with with props. Well, it's more of you come diving into them and then pow pow and then run. And then keep running because you have the speed. And then come far again and then nail them. Or jets. At BR63, there's still a lot of bombers flying high, so you can... And then... That's what you need to do. Go up. Yeah, this waste you always... Watch... Well, I don't know who Tim is, but I'm assuming he is trying to sell you that unless you have the top tier MiG, it's not a good plane. It's a good plane. People have told me, because they watch other people's content, that the Yak 3P is one of the worst planes. I'm like, oh yeah? One of the worst planes to fly against, maybe. Hey, order up. So, yeah, I don't believe most content creators. Like I said, we're doing our own little thing of misinformation like everybody else. But the Yak 15 is good. I've seen plenty of those guys in matches take up 4 guys. Because they just zoom in, and they're little. It's a little plane. It's bloody hard to see the thing. And generally by the time you realize it's there because you hear the jet noise, there's nothing you're doing. You don't have enough turn time. And yeah, the guys in the sky who's flying up there, they're basically screwed anyway. Any bomber that's still hanging around, and there is a few, yeah, you're a dead duck waiting to be slaughtered. I just want to get a good jet lol. I would say play with it, man. I'm definitely going to be playing with it when I can be bothered to get back on the Russian thing, but I'm waiting for the premiums to go on special. Once this go on special, I will buy it, and then there will be a lot more air because I've got this much stuff that I need to do. Yeah, wait. What about Yak 23 versus MiG-9? Need to have a look at those. But you got to get the Yak 15. Well, there you go. And World of Tank Blitz. Welcome to the game lounge, man. Sorry, I can't read Cyrillic, but it's good to have you here with us. You go, Yak 23 has better turn time than the 15 and is faster. No, well, there you go. The point is, you need to learn how to play with these things, and you just need to kind of let it work with it, man. People will tell you the Viven is a shit plane. Straight up. I've been told by people, why the hell would you play with the Viven? I'm like, why not? Well, its turn time is really bad. It sucks. And I'm like, well, I use it as a striker plane. If I'm going to go for aircraft, big things, then I don't carry bombs, and it works fine because the guns are nasty. Same guns you still find up to BR7, I think. 6, definitely. It's pretty bloody fast. You can keep the engine running at overpower all the way. It doesn't actually... The oil and engine temp goes into yellow, but it doesn't ever heat further up. Explain to me. And then I start playing with it, and then people realize that maybe, just maybe, they just don't listen to horrible... Okay, I'm not saying nothing. I have never watched this dude. So my personal opinions is okay, whatever. But I've had too much horrible advice in this game, and I just try and lay it out straight from my point of view. Okay, so if I talk shit, it's because that's how I've experienced it. Don't start personal rivalries because I ain't got time for drama. Okay, if I want to have drama, I'll go watch something on TV, and I don't. World of Tank Blitz. Can you play on phone? Yes, World of Tanks. There is a mobile version, sir. There is War Thunder Mobile. I've not played it because my phone cannot handle it. My phone goes, nah, I'm not doing this shit. Like, I've suffered enough with you, but I'm not playing that game. People who do play it a lot say it's pretty good. But that's what I can do. Server, have you seen the Yak 23 as 90 Yeah, that is scary. And that's what I say. A lot of people early on told me that the Russian aircrafts were crap. I'm like, these things have got turn times that can outfly the Japanese planes. And, in my opinion, better guns and better engines. Because when you start playing, the one thing you learn to fear is bloody Japanese planes at those turn times, right? But this, I would say, is worse. What's the average at 8.7? Average... turn time? I would probably say 25, 26 seconds all the way up to about 32 seconds. I would say. It's about there. Getting these AIM-7s sucks. Don't even got in my J's. Well, Monster, I have bad news for you, sir. Literally the day before the event started, there was a change to how the early air-to-airs worked. I'm gonna screw this up. Okay, there we go. We got a break in the cloud. Beautiful. And all the early air-to-air rockets actually had a change on how they work. So, yeah, you need to kind of really go back and check it. The AIM-9Bs, I think, are some of the early ones. I had them on some planes, and they used to work pretty good. I tested them. And then the event rolls around, so I just double-check again, you know, do due diligence and all that. Completely different. You could literally fire at a thing flying straight and lose... Basically, the thing will just lose interest and just fly off. I'm like, literally, this guy's going straight, you're behind him, you shoot, you watch the thing go up, and then it just goes off. He doesn't have flares, and it was a bot. So no flares, no evasion tactics, he is flying it dead straight at full speed. Nothing. That is why I'm playing this. I tried the top tier stuff, I tried 10, 11, 12, and 13. You can ask Denny, you can ask some of the other people. I was suffering for about a week before the event to test all this stuff out. But yeah, that update just before the thing was a real kick in the nuts for my hopes and dreams to go back. Because the plan was actually to use, I think it was 8.7 to grind the event. I wanted to do early jets this time. So why do you fly so low? Shouldn't the optimal flight plan be to climb? Well, that is a good question, LM. Optimal flight plan is always to climb to a suitable altitude and then dive when you need to. In practice, you're going to get caught by something that's a lot faster and a lot more violent than you. So you dive down to have the speed basically maxed out and avoid everybody else, because the general rule of thumb when you're playing here is the enemy aircraft will climb. And that's one reason why I sometimes have the shits playing with fighter planes, is you just want to get into a nice bit of dogfighting, right? Scrapping it out. But everybody is 3,000-4,000 kilometers above you. You can't climb into it, and you're just going to get nailed. See? Everybody's playing up there, so I can make a trip there and back without being harassed with, you know, happy days. So that is why I do this. I have played way too many hours to learn what to do. If you're going to be doing a bombing run backwards and forwards, I always kiss the ground and run. The only problem is, like, this map with the clouds is you will make love to the mountains or a tree. You will die. Brother, I crave the forbidden heat signature. The ground. You know what I really love? What I really, really love is when you lock a target with infrared and you watch that thing trace, and then the sun's over here, and then the next moment it just snap locks straight onto the sun. That's a hateful one. You missed a guy because he flew into the sun, and your IR decided that the sun is a much funner thing to lock. That's... Isn't flying in the clouds a bit scary? Yep. I don't like it. I really don't. Because you never know where the mountains are. As you can see, cloud is in the middle. There's still plenty of mountain above it. Like I said, what I need is one of those alarm systems they have on commercial planes that goes, terrain, pull up, terrain, pull up. That's what I really need. And a few times I have made love to a mountainside because it was completely covered in rock, or at the last split second it uncovered its gloriousness and I made love to it anyway. I really need that terrain warning. Once I get the AIM-70S, I'll be able to get more kills and get more upgrades quicker, right? Sure. AIM-7s, those are the mid-range ones, because you got the IRs, which is close range, the mid-range rockets like the R27s, and those, and then you got your long range like the 54s, the 120s, and the scattering of all the other ones. The best thing you can do with the 7s at medium range, Monster, is don't fly up. All the other guys will be flying high. The best thing to do is fly kind of low and keep your eyes on the guys who are flying high, trying to throw long, beyond visible range out. And watch till they throw it out, because they will either turn or they will continue flying. But while they're doing that, they're most likely also switching to secondary missiles where you have to reconfigure. While they're doing that, they're not paying attention, and you lock them from the belly, so that thing comes up and basically T-bones them from beneath, and there's no way they survive. Even if they do survive, you usually blow off the wings or the tail, and it's just a matter of time. I like the MiG-29, the 117. Very nice. So, yeah, I've started to learn how to play with a lot of that stuff, but yeah, that era of guys with long range, like beyond visible range, air to air, flying up, dropping it, basically spamming it, and getting, you know, that 4 to 6 kill thing, that's over and done with. All you'll now get is, you didn't even practice, right? All you get is a message that flares up, missile avoided, and you're like, hey, which missile did I avoid? I wasn't paying attention here, apparently. So, they all have voices which tell you to pull up. Fair enough. This thing needs a terrain warning. How many people out here? Oh. Oh. Just me. Well, that's lovely and all. Okay. I'm just gonna find a cloud right here. There's a fair chance that the clouds will obscure me. That's a very uncomfortable flight, this is. Yeah, those guys are on the wrong side of the map. But I think the J21R might have sniffed me. I don't know why. Funny feeling. And if he's seen me, then he's definitely told all his buddies. And he got a lot more buddies than I have buddies. And I also don't have the speed advantage here, so... We'll see how this ends. Badly is the best option I can go for. Also, I think I found a plane for you to fly. The Alpha Jet is a straight with minimal missile players. Yeah, I've watched that thing when it came out. It looked pretty good. It looked pretty good. That's what I was really hoping for, is a low striker, but like I said, my problem is the only nation where I have jets unlocked is the Brits, and they don't really have much in that range. But it's not screwed us up. Oh, nice. I still managed to damage myself. Okay, this is taking way too long. Come on, just shoot me down. 1,500 points, and it's too long. The score per minute is too low. Yeah. I wish some of my jets would have that bloody one. I know the Jag-IS certainly doesn't have that. I've also managed to actually partially land on top of a hill with my Jag-IS and scraped off the guts. And then just kept flying. It was just a little black in some of the parts, but apparently none of the parts that really mattered. Oh, my guy's got many a kill now. So I'm in D4. There we are. I want this to end. Don't be like that, sir. I will give you the kill, but you have to kind of earn it too, you know. Damn it. You're gonna get away from me, aren't you? Your friend missed. Oh. I don't think I touched him there. It was very close to a touch. But nothing. Oh, it took way too bloody long. Yeah. I love how no one ever cares about the 117 anymore. It's just disappeared. Yeah, it was a great hype plane. 10%. You could give me 50% off. You rude bastard. Hey, we lost one. Hey, Sunday. Sunday. You still around, sir? The real Sunday. Can the real Sunday please stand up? I don't even know if you're here, but I can see your name, so you're always showing us offline anyway, so I'll flick out an invite nonetheless. Yeah, the 117 was great, but I think people realize that from what I've heard, I don't own the thing. You have to be at a certain angle to basically have the stealth. If they catch you from the wrong angle, which is most angles, apparently, you have to be basically front on view. You are seen and you have no defenses. You have no flares, you have no guns. You have those two whatever's you attach out of the list of items, and that's it. So I think it was a little bit of a kick in the nuts. Now the Micron has passed to the devs, it will be a new high plane. Yeah, I understand. You need the hype because they're trying to make money and keep the game going. But I do think that when you realistically think about this game and how things works in this game, right? Like in the real world, if you were going to go into a tank battle, you were not going to be the guy who wants to drive around in the AA, right? That is just wrong. But in Gaijin game, you want to be the guy driving around in the AA. Why? Because you're going to be within 200, 300, maybe 400 meters of an enemy vehicle, and you're going to absolutely shred his ass. So you definitely want to be. Stealth planes in this game, maybe if you're doing what my fault was, the simulation battles. That might be good, but again, I'm not 100% sure, again, how the stealth aspect works, and if you got guys in jets chasing around sniffing. Is it good? Is it not? Is it literally useless in air RB, and a ground RB can visually spawn easy because it's spawn even when it climbs contrails? Yeah. Ugh. Lame. 10 points to the clowns. Look at my engines giving out. Damn it. You guys just killed each other. Yeah, that was not a good match, but at least it was over fast. Only got the AIM 9Es. Very nice. Stealth is useless, unfortunately, though. Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, in the real world, it's an amazing plane, right? If you could go to an air show or to a military place and actually look at the thing, it is truly mind-blowing and amazing. But what were these things used for? A high altitude flying, when they were used in combat during the what was it? Just in the desert conflicts. I can't remember which ones. Desert Storm 1 or 2 they used them. But they had to use stuff like the A-10s and other jets to basically knock out some stuff. They did use them to penetrate in, but they still got tracked. So in the game, there's no real place for it, right? So it's like submarines in the game. We all want submarines. Yep. Aircraft carriers, we all want those in naval. Yes, we do. The people who don't want them is people who don't know they want them. Problem is the game is not designed to handle it. If you think of any of the naval maps, there's the stupid naval maps where it's literally everybody spawns in a ring and you just fire across the ring. Where are you going to park an aircraft carrier without dying before you launch your first plane? Okay, so let's go with, you know, using submarines. Well, you can't use submarines in normal battles because the game was never designed for it. So, great weapon systems that doesn't fit into the mold of the game. I've got nothing against the weapon system, I'm just saying in the game it's stupid. Stealth in the game. My joke always is, how many times, and we've all experienced this, has a plane come out of bloody nowhere? You're flying along, your radar's clean, it's all good, and then boom, something pops out of the freaking woodwork and rips your wings off. You didn't even see that. That is stealth. But that's not a stealth plane, that's just Gaijin giving you the middle finger. We don't need stealth, we got stealth. We don't want stealth. We've all been stealth. We've had tanks that have stealth, that you sit there aiming, and I actually caught this on a clip once, and it was beautiful. I was aiming at a guy, he was sitting there. Next moment, disappeared. Keep aiming there, he comes back. Just about before he shoots, he reappears. Like, I don't need stealth in this game. I've had my absolute full to the brim with stealth. I'm not hungry for more. I'm hungry for non-stealth. I'm hungry for things that don't fly out of nowhere land and murders you. So, great idea. Put it in the game and bring, I don't know, something like a World War scenario situation. And make it properly stealth. But again, in the real world, let's be honest, these stealth bombers and planes on this generation, they were never really chased by jets. You know, the thing they usually had to avoid was detection by SPAAs and SAM sites. If they got detected, they may scramble some air defenses to take them out. But by the time you really get up in the air, that thing could be far, far away from trouble. These are almost combat vehicles. So this game, everything is pressed into combat. You're sitting there with a tank with only 50 cal machine guns, you're going to be in combat at some point. The planes will find you, the tanks will find you. It's just ugliness everywhere, right? So that's why still my vote 100% of Gaijin was to bother asking my amazing opinion. Put World War One in here. Give us World War One. It's fun, it's cool, and I know for certain there's a lot of people who will come back to this game. Plus, there's nobody who does World War One tanks and planes. Just bring the stuff in. Just shoehorn it in. Kick everything up 2 BRs, and BR 1 and 2 becomes World War One territory, and we'll all be smiling from ear to ear. Slap fighting each other and little French Renaults and early American copies thereof. Give it to us. Let us have warfare with land ships. That's what I want to see. Well, you're not going to like the MiG-31 then. I will probably like the MiG-31. Like, I have no problems with all the planes and adding stealth and all the stuff in, but I'm just questioning the validity of having it in the game until the game mechanic changes to support the stuff. And the problem is, you know, at the end of the day, if they make a proper attack stealth plane, that there's going to be such an overwhelming noise of shit rushing down the tubes that they will basically damage the thing so badly that it is completely useless until they give the same thing to 2 or 3 other countries. It's like the Chinese jets. A lot of them were the first ones to get beyond visible range air to air, but they realized early on that they don't have anything for the other vehicles, so they basically just went, well, we put it in the game later. It's there, but not implemented. So I'm always interested to see what they do. I'm just kind of going, some decisions just questionable, maybe. Is it cool if they really blew our minds with something amazing? Yes, we all want it. People want to play with everything from old to new. It is the way of the game. Aiming the wrong way, AA. I'm just kind of cruising around here waiting to die. Okay, flare time. This is getting boring now. And I've got 380 rounds left, so I want to kind of not die of old age and boredom out here. This generally seems to drag them in for a good fist fight. Well, you're not running home. Maybe the Hornet. I think you're just running. Yeah, we've got a Yak 3 behind us, Denny. Yeah, I'm screwed here. The best thing I can do is try and burn his energy out. But he's not going to play that stupid game with me. He's got half a brain, which I think he does. Yeah, okay, cool. Now I can end this soon. I want to see him die first. Then I'll fly into the ground. Oh, good. I got my assist. But hey, wait, there's another brother here. Yeah, out of ammo. Now it's time to end this. There we go. Taking way too long. Well, I've got enough money for the Yak 9 and the Meg 9. Nice. I'm halfway reseasoned the Yak, so I'll finish up and stop homework in 22 minutes. You do that, my man. You do that. Good times, people. Slap out a couple more matches here. Hey, Medley, how you doing? PugSnail, it's good to have you back here. What's gigging? Beautiful. So how far are we? We're only a little bit into that one. Yeah, this thing is not great for research, though. It's little light on the research points. Even when you do relatively good, it's still a little light. I'm going to switch back to universals. Oh, crunch here, the elbow. Not much. Flying. Good, good. Awesome to hear, man. Awesome to hear. Why do I feel this is going to be some beautiful hell fight? Okay. Yeah, I think everybody realizes the French 84 is a good way to destroy bases. But most of the 84 players are civilized human beings, unlike some of our Wyvern players who are feral and will kill each other. The amount of times I have played with Wyvern and have been mauled. It is not even funny, actually. Sad and disturbing and disgusting. Okay. Now it's just time to sit and look. You're going to be in the cockpit too. There you go. Give you guys something else to look at. I'll go a little bit that way. Eyeballed. Halfway to the J's, then I get gun pods and G-suit. Then I get the M7s. Good on you, man. Okay, 335s and 262s. The old pain in my asses. Yeah, I'm not messing with the 282s. But they went the other way. So I was flying something else, I would mess with them, but I have little to no need to mess with them either. I just want to casually cruise through, do my thing, be happy, chappy. I'm not going to be happy messing with these guys, and they're not going to be happy with me messing with them, so. Gentleman's agreement. Leave each other alone. But there's a few ferals amongst the gentlemen. Yeah, the 335 is diving. Oh, he's chasing you. I'll come back in a minute for some of that fun time. Other than none of that touch game, I don't believe you. But hey, 3 minutes, 900 points, that's all I care about. Personal gripe pitches within the game is a waste of life. Get over with, just get her on. But I have not a lot of luck shooting with the 84. It always feels high or low. Like, I don't like the guns on this thing. The British guns, I know where to shoot them. This thing's guns, yeah, I don't know. I get kills with it, I do. But not very often. But I achieved my goal. I got killed, so I don't lose my vehicle. I still want to know, is there somebody who have purchased the P61A11? Gotta go see it. Oh, good, Arrow. It was good having you, brother. Stay safe, PugSnailer, and see you next time, buddy. The tanker. The match is done. I am assuming you want an invite, then. I'm assuming. I'd rather not assume. Yeah, where are we at? Where are we at? Move. 26,000. We still got one medal. Well, that was the one I just got plowed. My bad, wrong guy. Leave. Okay. Error. You are removed from squad. That's all I wanted you to do. Yeah, let's rock and roll, people. Let's do 15 more minutes. So we'll try and squeeze 3 matches in. It should put me very close to the 35,000 point mark. 30 is what I'm aiming for. 30 is what I'm aiming for. Oh. But yes, I'm going to continue shaking my little... I don't have other bottles, so... I need 20 bucks from somebody to buy the P61A11 before it disappears. So, I'm continue shaking my tin till I get 20 bucks out of somebody. Somebody out there must be going, you should have that plane. I want to see you tortured in that thing. Because that's the idea anyway. Buy it, play it, cry. Good or bad. It's all good. Hey, we're back in this mountainous range without frickin' clouds this time. Hey, Caden, welcome back to the Game Lounge, man. It's good to see you, PugSnailer. Well, it's good because it's Raider misses at rank 5. Love the Christmas decor. Thank you, man. Yeah, I did a little bit of here, a little bit there. Got my Christmas leopard up. Got Helgi's not here to show it off, but she's got a little candy cane pillow, and it's got a face on it, so it looks cool. She actually has, well, the dinosaurs are actually in the lounge. I should bring one of them in here, but I've got some Christmas dinosaurs. And then some tinsel. Not too much, because always it's hard to see all the goodness, but something to make it a little more Christmassy. And of course, my hat from last year. And unlike last year, I don't have to wear it on my head. The head is here, is up here. I basically strapped it over my horns. Last year I had the smart idea to wear the thing. When it's 35 degrees and 90% humidity, do not wear Santa hats. You are likely to cause brain damage due to overheating. It's not a fun situation. But this year, yes, I've got a nice ventilated chunk. I might actually move it up a little more so the air can blow between my headset and my head. Keep my brain from literally cooking. You mean this American plane? This American plane. It's the new one that just got added as a packed vehicle. It's only 20 bucks. P61A11. And I would love to have that thing. Really love to have that thing. And at 20 bucks, it's pretty cheap. I think 84 are gentlemanly and not upsetting each other. I've got an 84 on the enemy team. Some 51s, A4U. They're flying against America. But no, it's just a gentle cruise back. I'll put on the irritation. There we go. Put some blood in the water. Let the sharks come. Again, short flight time. If you take it from me, don't take it from the other monkeys who wants to tell you long stories and $600,000 explanations on how to do an event. Take it from me. Get a striker, get some bombs, go and do it. Find the first thing you can, fly into it and start fighting with it. Die as quickly as you can without just giving it away unless you run out of ammo. And then on to the next match. If you can stick to 3 to 5 minute matches, making 8 to 1,500 points a match, you will have a very, very good time grinding for your planes. Because at the end of the day, nobody is that interested to play with that plane, but everybody is that interested to play with the new event planes. So don't waste your time playing with things that you're not that interested in playing with, and waste your time playing with things that you want to play with, which is, of course, the event planes. So that is really what my advice comes down to, is just... Oh. Yeah, he got a little bit of ass fire there. Just too bad that second brother was so unreceptive to my gift. You guys are not doing so well here. Surfer, wait, where in Australia do you live? Me, I live in Brisbane, my friend. Oh, you killed the third guy. I still need a crash, but I don't think I've been damaged. Damn it. You guys are supposed to shoot me. What's upsetting me? So there's some ground targets to be hit there. There's also F7F out there, so we got 528 rounds left, so we can still put up a decent fight. We'll throw some hands a little more. Except with the guys flying high. I'm not playing with you guys. You guys are bastards. Ooh, the Strike Master. Damn. I was so close to having enough money for that thing. I'm waiting. Come on, guys. This match is rolling out too long. I want to die. Come and play with me. I don't want to do this silly dog fighting shit either. Just fly at me. Just, you know, nut up and let's go. I'm bored of playing silly buggers with you guys. Maybe I've irritated him enough. You coming back for seconds, sir? Please tell me you're coming back for seconds. I think he is not paying attention. But neither am I. I'm just waiting to die here, so... Chase is on, children. There goes the wing. There we go. Good night. Good night. That's what I needed. Because when I went to Sydney, there was a massive storm in December with lightning, right? Yep. We've got probably another week of weird cloud hanging around. We've had some serious rain, but yeah. Summertime in Australia is... Well, spring to summertime is a dangerous time. Thunderstorms, lots of rain, lots of wild stuff. Wintertime is when there's basically nothing going on and it's quiet as hell. You die already? Oh, there you go. I'm out of ammo. I think I got hit in that last one. No, still nothing. 4 kills deep. Well, I'm at 2,800 points. Somebody attack this man. I've got no ammo. I'm gonna be screwed here. There we go. You guys go play with him. At this point, I've made so many points that I want to stay alive. Just to stretch it out. But yeah, bro, I was literally looking at this kid the entire time and it's a missile off. I told you, man. This is relaxing, it's breathing, it's good for the soul. Playing with air to air is constant button mashing, screaming because it doesn't lock. It changes your radar aspect to some weird junk that you can't even get a kill with. It is just frustrating irritations. I get the feeling that Tupolev is after me. You guys get that strange feeling too? So it means that I can't land there. Alright, I'll fly him back to the Spitty. I would take him out, but... Yeah, you hear that disturbing sound? That's the sound of it's dry. There's nothing there. Otherwise, me and old Toopy would definitely throw hands. It's funny though, this winter just was hot. Yeah, I would say this year's winter wasn't as cold as previous years. We had some cold patches, which was lovely, but definitely more humid and definitely not as cold as I would appreciate it. Yeah, see, if I flew and landed on the secondary runway, which is this bad boy here, I would have been killed. Because you see, dot, 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 dot. Protection. No dot. No protection. Learn that with jets. You get nailed on the ground by an air-to-air missile. It becomes air-to-ground missile. So, do you think they should add the Ka-25 home rates like the L-34 helicopters? Hell yeah. So I'm all about adding stuff that's fun, man. If it's fun and weird, then add it. This game desperately needs all those things. Oh yeah, this thing does have air brakes, but it's weird. Probably the weirdest air brakes in the game. Other ones have pegs on the wings, or... Well, I suppose the Buccaneer for the British has that tail thing that flips open, which is even weirder. But it's a real odd one. Good for landing, though. No, 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 You're not landing again. Not doing that silly junk. You flipped me over last time and it ended up counting as a kill. Yeah, this plane does not like landing properly. It will flip. Hello and welcome to the Game Launch, man. It's good to have you here. And you go, do you got any jets? I've got quite a few. Okay. Yeah, it's me and Mr. Strikey over here that's still throwing it out. They got three brothers, sorry. I was hoping this was going to end a little sooner and a little quicker, but here we are, stretching this match out to its maximum pain width. Still not really worth it. Still make more money just doing the other stuff, but hey, when I get an opportunity to put a few extra peanuts on the board at a higher value, then I'll generally do it just out of doing something different. I'll go and bomb that half base, but maybe not. That's such a bastard of a spot to fly to. This is kind of the easier one. I wanted to do something nice for the other man, but I'm also not deluded enough to know that as awesome as the Strike Master is, yeah, it has to take on 3 planes. I hope that guy is an ace pilot. And Tim, you got any jets, my friend? I'm assuming you do. Maybe. Yep. Come on, get him, buddy. I'm just gonna roll down here. This match really is dragging its feet. Yeah, 3 matches, getting 1 match. So to make it worth my time, I would have to get another 200 points. Then technically it would be the equivalent of basically 3 matches to me. Could still happen. Hey, look. Our old 2P buddy is back. Wait, you got the Leopard? No, I do not have any. I've got a Leopard 1, and that's all I have for any of those filthy animals. I'm working all my stuff up to 7783, so America's there, Russia's there, Germany is now there, the Brits are there, and then we've got Italy is there, so I've got 5 that is there. Then we've got next up the Swedes, although I've now got a premium thanks to No Name. He bought me the cheese wedge, so that one is almost up there. But I need to bring the rest of the tech truck further up. And then, of course, are you going to mess with me, or are you just going to be chill about it? Because I'm chill about it, man. We both be chill about life, yeah. Then we can both be cool. So yeah, Sweden needs to go up. Japan needs to go up. China is my lowest one, and they need some love. Frenchies are very close to it. And then, of course, Israel. And then from there, I'll basically complete the next row, the next rank across the board. And work my way up. If there's one nation I will probably get all the way up first, it's probably going to be the Brits. So, yeah. Unless we get a Leopard this year for the Christmas event. What bombs are you using on that plane? These are the fire bombs. I know, they look freaking cool. It's like they're purpose made for this plane. Yeah, I'm hoping that that thing doesn't out-ticket me by the time I bomb, because I want these points. The napalm should... Well, oh, it's going to be just before it dies. There it goes. Then it dies. Oh, I could have had like 600 more points from that one. But I put a good hunk on research on there. 9,000, 9,500 on that thing, so that is why I kept going. So, yes, this thing, for those who want to see, is using the MK78 400 kg Napalm B. They're enough to take out a base. So, yeah, this is... The French planes do look cool, man. This is... The thing I'm researching is this thing. A lot of them actually have the dual front propeller system. And this thing is pretty nasty, by the way. People don't really appreciate this, but yes. You've got 350 cals, which is those three there, and then two 20 mils. So, yeah, that is 5 guns on each wing. All intents and purposes, it should be great, and I will definitely test it when I get it. And because these are American ones, these should be... No, they're not. Damn it. It's just one API. I was hoping that these will have the incendiary tracers. A lot of the American 50s have incendiary tracer belts, and it's one of my favorite to use. Because if you don't just cleanly snap off the wing, it just burns. Leopard for Christmas? Well, it depends if somebody puts a leopard in Santa's sack. That will depend. That is what it always comes down to. Is somebody willing to put something in Santa's sack? You know, I don't want no cookies and milk. I want money, diamonds, precious jewels, gold, platinum, bear bonds, and some Warfunder stuff. So I'll take any of those. I'm a much more modern day Santa Claus. I don't want no credit. I don't want no afterpay. Cold hard currency. I'll even take your crypto if you're giving it away. What's the worst tank BR to grind in your opinion? Ooh. Trying to think. There's a few spots. And it's generally further up the tech tree. The BR 6 to 7 range stuff. The reason I say that is the meeting point between World War II and Cold War era stuff. That's where they kind of swirl together. And if you're playing on nations where, like Germany, you're still using that absolute monstrosity World War II stuff, you know, the best of the best. But then you have some arsehole with a tiny tank from 1965. It just rolls in there with shells that penetrate straight through the thing. Bumping up against the BR9 stuff as well, because again, you've got modern stuff, but you go from Cold War era stuff into more modern stuff, so the penetration and the speed at which they can operate and you can't really makes it painful. And then, of course, any of the top tier stuff, having a tank in top tier where you are stock standard, right? Absolutely stock standard. And you have to fight against things that's not stock standard it's a wicked, wild pain. Yeah, I'm gonna throw hands with you, sir. Alright. You try to shoot me with rockets. I give you that much. But you're missing a wing and you're a little on fire. I've got the 6-7 parachute. What's that? The M46? Yeah, I don't like the M-range tanks at all. Not until you get to... I think it's the 47. The early ones, the M26 is the same. I don't like those tanks. They're way too squishy. M26. Hang on. Yeah, no, those ones don't like. Way too squishy. You can do good things with them. Don't get me wrong. It's my opinion. My playstyle. Don't like that tank. Way too soft. Like killing them. I love seeing them because... Yeah. Even with about 50 to 70 mils of penetration, you can shoot it between the tracks and blow it up. And small heats, love them too. So no, I'm not a huge fan. The 7,000 away from the 48. Now the pattern is a good one. That is a good tank. They definitely got a few things right the further along they went in that that tree. Let's go here. So we got that last one outstanding. I didn't check how much points it was going to be. Hey, Cyan, another PugSnail returning to the game lounge. How you doing, man? Welcome back. I'm grinding the Modder A1 now. Sweet, brother, sweet. That was a good tank. If you know what you're doing, anyway. If you get caught out in Dada land, you're gonna cry. Happy early Christmas. Happy Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, buddy. The Marys of the Christmas is here, people. You know it's good enough. So, I have to see how hard it is to kill HE, though. A bubble. 295, good. Base. Base is good. The rest, not so good. And big thing to watch out is British tanks. They have APDSs from 5.3 or 5.7 that will eat through the front plate. I know because I used to shoot them with the stuff and it scared the crap out of them when 2 or 3 of their guys inside died because I just shot them in the face where nothing else can penetrate them. So yeah, good tank at the right situation. Right, I'm excited because there's only 7 days till my birthday. Well, that is a bloody good reason to be excited, man. You got big birthday plans, my friend? Yeah. Back to flying in Hellandia. This is a worse one because usually the bombings. Yeah, see, you have to fly past where all the people are. I'm gonna just tag it, but I have done this run so many times in a Wyvern, and I would say about 60% of the time it's failed. In the good old days where I had 200 k's an hour on any other plane, I would sometimes get away. This... nay. Odd nayeth. That is to see with a couple of friends. Well, that sounds like a bloody good time, man. That's right. When I had birthdays as a kid, it was always a small affair. Couple of buddies. Movies at home. Good food to eat. Or a little later on was a little gaming sesh. So like 3 or 4 of us would just, you know, get all our junk plugged in together because we really had junk. You know, it was not the best things. And then we'd just kind of, you know, make the most of it. So it's good times, man. 82, can you be a gentleman and not an ass? Of course. 84 pilots, gentlemen. 82 players, assholes with wings. Everybody else just leaves each other alone. My man here is like, I have to show you that I can kill you. I'm like, cool. And I don't know what people's thing is at the moment, but everybody who flies an 82 for the last 3 or 4 days tries to shoot rockets at me to kill me. I don't know what... Is there some new stupid trend going on by some brain-dead content creator? Because I feel like that is floating out there. The last time I had that problem is when I was playing Arcade 2.33. Well, that's generally because we were flying at each other and just throwing out frickin' everything. But that's what the point of that game is just to be silly. I haven't seen that since, but yeah, 82 players apparently has watched somebody who's like, best way to kill things is to use rockets. Oh, God's sakes, game. So, yeah. Another one of those unfortunate situations, children. But again, Uncle Dev's grain of salt truth. Play jets. They're best. I want to be left alone down there. I don't want to be messed with. I don't want to deal with things. I want to be irritated. I just want to fly. Bomb my base, get it on, and then leave. Once the event is done, then I'll just leave it so you guys can constantly do whatever you need to do. You can practice your rocketeering on each other. I will give you the stamp of approval to rocketeer on each other. Ah, the 288. There's another plane that somebody needs to put in Santa's bag. Santa needs a few aircraft. Santa needs a premium on every tech tree that's usable. 262, you're gonna just not be cool and just leave me out here to dry again. I sense you there, A1. I also sense that you should leave me alone. But you are not gonna leave me alone. I don't trust the look of you. You look shifty. It'd be like the A1. Don't fly like you're trying to fly at me. It makes me nervous. Fly around me, and then I know you're cool. You fly at me, I think you want to throw hands. I just get my base bomb before all three of you guys sit on me like rabid dogs trying to tear a little rabbit apart. All I ask, I just want my bomb. Especially this bleeding close. Let me do my thing, man. Then you can come and shoot me. I'll fly straight for you if you want to shoot my tail off. I'll even let you rocket me. And of course, there's some asshole up there as the bomb the base just as I get there. Well, it's going to be making points with planes today then, children. Come on, play with me, buddy. Don't fly away. That's boring. Be cool and play. Remind you a little bit. I am in the mood. After my base got stolen, I'm now really in the mood. Got a little tail damage there that I'm not particularly amused by. Come on, game. There we go. It was a hit, but I'm out of ammo. Damn it. Well, I made my point still. I was still not happy about the guy who stole my base. But that's the problem when you fly it. There's some people, you'll take a base or they'll fly directly at it just to prove a point. Small man syndrome is strong in this toxic game. But I made my 1,000 points. I am happy. That one is no points. That one is 1,000 points. So I need about 2,000. Yeah, about 2,000 more points. Then we get to Ross. So we'll basically finish this thing out right now during, because I don't have to play it afterwards. Then I will, yeah, what do I do? I will have a break and then I'll play something else for the rest of the day. I got some more stuff to record. And yes, tomorrow I'm doing video editing to get the video together and output it for... There we go. Let's get that crank out of my arm. Crisis 1. That was a good game to play through. I had some troubles there at the end, but it was nonetheless a good game to play through. Right, good night. I gotta wake up at 6 hours anyway. Well, Robert, you have a good sleep and look forward to catching you in the next stream or at some point maybe on Discord, man. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. There we go. Hey, cloudy hellhole number 3. Time to fly into a mountain unwittingly. I don't like this. I really don't like the clouds. It looks pretty. Like from a graphical standpoint, it looks amazing. Like it's fun to see it. It's something different. To actually fly in it, like most pilots, they don't like it. Okay, pilots don't like the frickin' clouds. Chemo, hello and welcome to the Game Lounge. It's good to have you here, man. What's kicking? Love the stream. Thank you, man. I appreciate love like that. It keeps me going. It truly keeps me going, man. And what are you up to at the moment? Reading that, checking flight plans. I am alone out here, which is what I want to be. Yeah, no, a lot of times you go, why would you want to fly alone? It's dangerous. I'm like, well, because I don't want to get killed by my own guys. I will say they removed this. They removed two things, which I'm happy about. A is that the bases have AA that was 90% accurate, so doing base runs was not a thing. And two, if your own team dropped a bomb near you, it could still kill you. It wouldn't count as a team kill, but it will damage you and will kill you. You also didn't get punished for it, but it's a waste of time when you've just spent 3 minutes flying at a base, have some animal overfly you, drop a bomb in front of your face, and then blow your wings off. It's not fun, right? Thank you so much. Oh, good, man. Thank you for your kind commentary. That's what's really the thank you here. I don't like that dude's up there. They're far enough away that they won't hassle me yet, but... And that is another plane that I want, the IAR 93B. German bomber. Real good. Real good. You wanna play, friend? You wanna play? I'll force you to play. Yeah, you saw what happened to him, so you're like, I'm not taking no chances with this dude. He's insane. Oh, there we go. That's what we needed. We'll go down and beautiful fire. Come and steal his kill. Quickly, buddy, quickly. Quickly, just don't fly into me. I had a guy the other day. There was a T-60, he dived from the one side. I saw him, so I turned into him. He tried to do something. He angled his plane wrong and then just wham. Didn't get a kill, destroyed himself, and I was kind of laughing because I still kept flying. His friend wasn't laughing because his friend died. Okay, 1.5 kills so far. So... 800 points. Although I'm gonna say I think there's something wrong with the system, because like quite a few matches ago, right? I shot one guy. I got the severe damage, and then he was destroyed. So I still got the 1+1. So I got double points for it. I'm not complaining. Okay, I'm not complaining. I will not even say nothing more about it because I don't want that system to go away. I enjoy not having to work harder to get my points. There you go. So that was really the last match we had to do. So let's fly one more. George, hello and welcome to the Game Lounge. Or it could be... Yeah, I think I'll go with George. I'm not good with pronouncing the stuff. So welcome, brother. How are you doing? It's good to have you here on the Game Lounge. What's kicking? Ah, actually, Denny. Let me get a flight moment in. No changes, just the F4U. I can break my good luck now by not playing with the same plane. Because we're done. Mark 3 is ticked. But this thing isn't ticked. 13 minutes flight time. Let's put it at 20 minutes flight time. I feel a bit safer with that. This thing I need to do research on. I have nothing other than I have to do research on this. Because I want the SNEBs. I want those damn rockets. Oh, where's my man now? He was asking about the damn Yak 15. There's one. Yeah, I think got a little down tier too. I'm looking forward to having that thing. I actually despise those little Yak 15s. Like, yeah, they don't have tons of ammo, but man, when you come out of nowhere and just punch something in the face, it's kind of wild. Let's go. Let's see. We'll ask the question, is the Yak 15 good? See my man will respond. What am I flying with? No, that one. Or 20 mils, for those wondering. I know it looks like the ones with the 50s, and I screwed that one up initially too, but no, the 7 model does not come with 50s. Depends on player. And this here, for those who have been talking about using Striker airplanes, as you can see, you all know the 84 is kind of slow, but you can see it's also 12 kilometers in front of me. So, let's let it sink in, people. Let's let it sink in. First game. Oh. Yeah. So I'm not familiar how to fly with this plane, but I have flown with some of the other F4Us. Although, again, I like to refer to this as the FU plane. Because at early BRs, it's really a FU when they start flying around, casting. Like, they are truly nasty. No, I'm gonna attack some ground targets till somebody comes down here and plays with me. I'm not gonna go play up there. I'll leave that to you guys. I like being close to the ground because there's a few pilots who skittish. I like the skittish pilots because they will not fly at the ground. The skitty kitties amongst us. I have scared a few dudes off flying between the trees, so I'll stick down there. It's a safety thing for me. Flying high is not a safety thing at all. It's you want to get murdered thing. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Trying to hit the soft targets here as well, rather than going for the heavily armored targets. Yeah, that was... I wanted to kill it, but I didn't want to sacrifice my plane yet. The more points I can make with it now, the better. There's a 335. Hello, 33. You got something better to play with for a little bit. I really hope you're going to come and play. Come on. Come on, buddy. I think he's going to rely simply on raw speed to outrun me. So lame. Yeah, 2 kilometers, it's kind of pissing in the wind. But there's an 82, and I know these guys always have. Put the flares on. Okay, Denny, you got hot inbound. There we go. He saw the flares. He wanted to try it on with me, so that's perfect. Oh, and it counts as a collision. I shot his wings off. That's just rude. I will say that those 20 mils hit a lot harder than the other 20 mils. But yes, there we go. Mark 3 and done. So what do we get out of the junk box today? Drum roll for junk. There we go. Thank you. That's all I wanted. So yeah, not tomorrow, the day thereafter. So my Wednesday, we will get that one, the 50 one. This one we got. This one we need. So yeah, another day of doing goodness. Done, dusted. I got the plane that I so desperately wanted. So I am relatively happy across the board. And let's see, out of everybody, a lot of people just sitting around smelling their own finger. And other than Denny and God, I haven't played with this brother in a long time. The only ones that's really grinding for the event. So everybody else is throwing hands on the ground. So I don't think there is that many people that is that interested in this plane, unfortunately. I do like it. I think it's good. I know I'm possibly wrong, but something to do. It looks cool. It's fun. We'll play it. It's the best I can do. But with that said, people, as always, thank you for your love and support. It's been a great stream with all of you. Thank you for all the nice comments today. Thank you for everybody who's been leaving a like. So if you haven't done so, then leave us a like and get those numbers up. I would like to have 20 likes on here, and I know we can achieve it, so do it. Share the videos around with all your friends and everybody else that you can find. Just tell them you have to go watch this. And of course, check out all the other videos on the channel, because there is plenty out there, people. There's over 2,000 videos. So there's streams, there's uploads, there's just all sorts of stuff. There's something just for you. And of course, if you haven't done so, then hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and then you'll know when I stream next. I also post a whole bunch of stuff on the community page, so you want to be here to know what's going on. And of course, if you do, you will become an official PugSnailer, people. The PugSnail protects from the evils of the snail, so you need to be within this barrier of protection and awesomeness, so do come and join in. Of course, I need 20 bucks for that other plane, and I need a few bucks, as you can see at the top of the screen, for a PC. So do donate to us through to and through the super chat, super stickers, super thanks options. Get yourself a membership to the game launch so you can get the blessing of the snail. And of course, check out the merch store. The Christmas stuff is up. It is hot. It is awesome. And people are already buying it. So go and get it so you can get it before Christmas rolls around, people. Well, that's it. Stay safe. Stay awesome. See you guys on Discord very soon, or catch you